man. Should be fine. Oh, what the fuck? Alright, that's working. Different stream from usual. Wait, it's not working? Why is the screen black? Oh no, it's not black anymore. Alright, cool. You're gonna have to give me one moment. No, I forgot to change the thumbnail. Shit! I made it and I didn't change it. I'm a fucking genius, dude. For fuck's sake. Wait, I'll change it now. Shit. Where's the screenshots folder? There it is. And let's save. I saved it! Alright, cool. Give me one moment. Very different stream from usual. I'm kind of just chilling. I'll probably play the game later, though. But I'm first I want to work on stuff. The fucking thumbnail, bro. I meant to update it. Yes, it's a bit of an art stream because I just want to talk about shit and I want to get this done before tomorrow. So. Give me a second to set up and then I'll start. Although, for like most of my audience, it's like fucking 7 AM. Or 5 AM. Hello, Sinister, I'm doing good. What's up? I woke up like 2-3 hours ago. I'm just chilling right now. Wait, see if I can get my phone in a comfortable position so I can actually read chat while I work on it. 2 AM! Yeah, that's what I mean. Hello, everyone. 12 AM, it's cooked! 11-hour difference is fucking crazy. Hello, Super. Yeah, it's like a really shit time, but I plan to be streaming for like the next 3-4 hours. See if anybody else pops in. I'm trying to find a good placement for my fucking phone so I can see the chat. But the issue is I have to like lean in on my screen to draw. I should have thought about this before starting. After in the morning? Yeah, I mean you're in the land of the British. So your time's actually like fucking normal. I'll just put my phone next to my keyboard. No class later today? Oh, nice. Right now I'm just working on a sketch. I'm like, hold on, let me show you quickly. I'm like roughly traced over the base of like the Lycon like pose. And then I'm just doing the actual details myself because I'm lazy to do that. This is gonna be for a thumbnail, just FYI, but how's everyone doing? Got my reference on the side here. Oh my fucking god, it's so weird with my phone on the thing. How's everyone doing? In it, bro. Sorry, mate, I'm not British. I don't know how many of you were like there. I don't know how many of you here are also Kete viewers, but that was a stream last night. Holy fuck. That was a stream of all time. I think the entire fucking chat got rage baited. Not by Kete, obviously. But holy... Wishing you could sleep? Damn. Well, I'm not sure watching a YouTube stream is going to help that very much. You know what? I'm just gonna make this black, yeah. I want to make like this drawing, right? I want to give it like the I don't know if persona is the right term, but I want to give it that like monochrome shading almost. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull up a reference so I can show you what I mean. Yeah, I guess persona would kind of work. I'm not like a big persona fan though, so I don't know if this works, but like let me just grab a reference. Kind of like this, where it's like really intense colors. I want to have something like that. I think that'll be pretty cool. But anyway. Right now I'm just fucking sketching still, so... I gotta fucking get there first. R2 talks? Bro, I was like in the chat of another stream yesterday, and everyone was like, R2 talks? Yes, I do! I talk in videos! It's crazy, man. Right, watching Sonic Day stream, yeah, it was the stream of all time. It's not even his fault. He just had an interesting host. Not host, a guest. Like Zelda Wind Waker? No, that's just like regular cell shading. No, I want to just give it like really like intense, like two-tone shading. I think it could be really cool. Oh wait, fuck, this hair shrine doesn't have. God damn it. Missing context here. Basically, content creator slash friend of mine had like a stream discussion, quote unquote, with like a Wuthering Waves, I think, content creator, who was making claims about like, oh, Genshin, not Genshin. Zenless HP bad, enemies have too much HP, and a lot of it, Kete was like really chill about it, but half of the quote-unquote discussion was just the other person yapping and going on like really long tangents, making shit up, and it was just like really unpleasant to watch. A lot of it was just like rage baiting. Although insane respect and props to Kete for just being chill like the entire time. Like if I was the host of that stream, I would have just started debating this man, because like bro. Like, listen, it's okay to be stupid, it's not okay to be stupid with an attitude. That's too, like, whoa. It's okay to not be the smartest man in the world. It's not okay if you have an attitude too. But anyway. Base of Kete, yeah. Saint had an agenda, Kete was just trying to talk, yeah. Like, Kete was just like, so are you done? Yeah, bro was pretty chill. It was cool. Although I will say the little like, I guess they called it the Black Council that they had like right after, that was really funny. Unfortunately, I am not black, so I cannot join them on that. I got gate kept pretty hard. High school debate hours. Our two thoughts on paid Harumasa coaching? I don't know about that. Unpaid, yeah, I don't know about paid. I don't consider myself good enough of a teacher to really fucking charge for that shit. Also, it's a video game. Then again, coaches get like paid a lot for like Smash coaching or some shit, right? So I guess this wouldn't be outrageous. Oh, dark the darkness that dozes and that does. You mean not good enough? I'm not saying I'm not good enough at horror. I don't think I'm not a good enough teacher. Because I learn very differently from how most people learn stuff. Coaching's pretty expensive? Yeah. For, like, competitive games, but this is fucking Zen. You know? Like, the way I learn stuff is very different from how most people, like, tend to learn stuff. Like, okay, if I try to... Like, I'm quote-unquote a coach for, like, my friend Intense who's, like, listening along right now, with, like, drawing. But it's just, like, simple stuff like hints, like, oh, this could be this, try to, like, work on this part here. I'm really bad at helping with, like, art process, if that makes sense. Because I have a method on how I do things, and that method does not work for a lot of people. Because I approach things in a really weird way. Like, right now, I'm just fucking tossing lines. And a lot of the times, I don't plan out with, like, bases or whatever. Sometimes I just do shit. And telling someone to just draw is not going to work. And the thing with Haru, it's a bit similar as well to where... Yeah, we have very different methods. With Haru, it's like... There's some things that just happen without me thinking about it, and it will be really hard to put it into words. And while I am, like, sort of Kete's, like, coach as a meme with Haru, I'll just help him with, like, basic stuff. I'm not, like, actually coaching him or anything. This ear is, like, confusing me. Let me zoom in here. Can't even fucking see it. Oh, it's I see. What are we talking about? Random shit. Literally anything ZZZ or not ZZZ, I don't give a shit. We're just vibing. Currently, I'm working on art that I want to use for a thumbnail. And then later I'll hop on the game. In case it wasn't obvious, I am getting Hugo. I decided I will. I was very on the fence for ages. Like, I wasn't sure. Do I want Hugo? Do I not want Hugo? He looks kind of boring. Or not boring. He looks cool as fuck, but I wasn't sure if the gameplay was for me. But I realized, you know what? After playing, like, Lycon Lighter dual DPS, which is basically what Hugo is, let's be real, I think it could be really fun. Thoughts on the new LR kill in Khalifa? I saw the art and I just dipped. I didn't give a shit. Will I skip Yushuan? Yes, I will skip Yushuan, I will skip Jufufu, I will skip all 2.0 most likely. I didn't... Like, I saw the Yushuan animations, I don't like them. Like, the effects are cool, but I literally cannot see anything. I was gonna get her originally, but like, Because I like her design, but... Meh. I like the dynamic of Hugo and Lycon more. And I don't mean yaoi, I mean just the actual dynamic of characters is really cool. Like the whole Mockingbird shit. And how they were like used to be like in an alliance or whatever. I'm not like super good with details, I still have to do the actual lore in the story, but... I will say, Zenless has probably the best character interactions and character dynamics of like all the Hoyo games. As a story, I think it still needs a bit more fleshing out. Compared to like early Genshin or mid Genshin. But I actually really like how Zenless tackles its characters and its factions. Like, not only does it have factions, the factions know other factions. It's not like... I don't know what an example would be. Think of a random character in Genshin. They know, like, one character, if you're lucky. Otherwise, you're just complete solo, like, agent, right? That character, and just... It's very hard to relate characters to other characters in Genshin, because a lot of things are just... I don't know what the word is. Standalone? But in Zenless, there's a lot of dynamics between different characters. You have, like, Zhu Yuan contact with the fucking Hoshimi family. Obviously, all the cops have some sort of contact with the... Hand, which is like the Section 6, for example. What else? The Cunning Hair is contact with fucking everyone, because Nicole exists. Just in general, a lot of the factions know the other factions and have lore related to those other factions, and that just makes for a really enjoyable experience. Both from story and just characters. Where with a lot of the other gacha games from Hoyo just don't have that, or up to a much lesser extent. At least in my opinion. What, I really like them, but they clutter the screen a lot. Oh yeah, Yushuan animations. Like, they're cool, but it's kind of hard to see. And I'm also someone that likes movement more than, like, special effects. Like, a lot of my favorite anime are, like, old as fuck. Like, Cowboy Bebop has become one of my favorites. Like, OG and, like, Z, Dragon Ball, I think are really cool. I just prefer, like, or, like, Naruto. I like when characters move and do cool movements more than just, like, big flashy shit on the screen. It's why I preferred Haru over Miyabi, because he has, like, the flips and all the bullshit that he does. And, like, the bow and the swords. Or Miyabi just a bunch of slashes everywhere. I like movement more than, like, effects most of the time. And Yushuan is mostly effects. Like, why do you think I love playing Lycon, bro? Have you seen his animations? This guy's fucking fire. Well, no, he's eyes, but you get what I mean. Gonna follow Zero to get some pulls? I will do it on stream, probably. Or maybe I did it already and I forgot. Actually, I think I did it. Fuck. I actually played the Lycon team, and Hollow Zero was much more enjoyable than, like, any other team, because it actually gets good shit out of the buffs, which is funny. Like, right now, I think Lycon Lighter Dual DPS is my second favorite team in the game. Behind Grace Haru, and only Grace Haru. It's so fucking fun. I just wish Lycon got his ability, because it would make it so much better. Speed Highway OST? I got a bunch of OST in here, yeah. Lycon and Hugo kissing? No. I'm not a believer in the yaoi, sorry. That looks fine for the head for now. Yeah, this phone is really annoying. Hold on. Yeah, Hugo. I've been getting a bunch of the materials. I still haven't done the boss materials because I think they're going to be on like the burnout. In case you don't know, there's like this burnout mechanic for the boss materials where you get double drops. And Hugo's boss should have that when he's out. So I think it's more efficient to wait on that. I've done Marionette. I think I have most of the materials for Marionette already. I have some ice chips just from getting Lycon in the music store. I have the Ascension materials for like the attack, whatever the fuck. Although I don't have anything for the engine, so I gotta work on that. I will try to get Hugo's engine, actually. I have pretty high pity on the banner, I just have to actually win. This is a really good engine. I can use it on Lycon, too. It's a pretty good DPS Lycon engine. Because it's, you know, it's high base attack and it's crit rate. But no passive. Holy art, yeah, I'm arting. I'm working on a thumbnail. I want to have 3 characters, Lycon's one of them. They're on, like, listed here. And it's Hugo related, so might as well do it on stream. This drives, I have some hormone pieces from Haru, so I can just use those. You know, I actually wanted to try Thunder Metal Hugo for shits and giggles, because Thunder Metal is by far my best set. Like, my Haru Thunder Metal set is 39 substats, before counting the flats. I think it could be funny if I played, like, Chingy Trigger to get the shock, and just get, like, a fucking crazy totalize. It wouldn't be a good team, but it would be my best build. I think it would be funny to try it. So I'll definitely have a video of, like, Thunder Metal Hugo. But my most played team absolutely will just be Lycon Lighter. Like, no fucking questions asked there. This line is kicking my ass. There we go. It'd be hilarious. It would be funny if it worked too. AM Chingy, maybe. It will depend on how fast I stun. I might have to slow down Chingy's impact so I can get both basic attacks. Am I drawing Yaoi? No. No. I'm sorry guys, I'm not drawing gay content. If that's what you came here for, you're gonna have to leave the stream. I will hop on Zenless later. Like, I will just work on this for like a little bit. See if I can get Lycon sketch done, and then I'll probably switch to Zenless. And then maybe get back here, we'll see. Oops, I hit the mic, sorry. I tried to get closer to the fucking screen and see, but I hit the mic. So hard to see, dude. Did you guys know I have really bad eyesight? I'm supposed to wear glasses, but I don't have glasses that fit me. So I play Haru half-blind. Half the shit I see is blurry. It's the same attack increase. It's 3% more. But I have more subsets as well. Try Lycon Sokaku. Yeah, I wanted to try Mono Eyes as well. What if we paid top dollar for Yaoi? No. I do have commissions if you're interested, but like... I have somebody's commission waiting right now, so I am currently unavailable, but I do have commissions if you unironically want to get something from me. Ditching on Hormone? I will use Hormone for the most of it, but I want to try Thunder Metal just for like the meme team, because I think it could work. But it wouldn't be optimal, of course. Like, anytime I do some like funny shit like Inferno Haru, Freeze Haru, Zero Dash Haru, I want to state that is not how you should play him, but it is something that is funny and technically works. So if you want to try it, go ahead. So hard. This part here, right, is like a shirt, but it's the same color as his fur, so it just looks like he has a random cloth there for no reason. Weird. Although I will say, Lycon is like one of the best color palettes. It's so simple, but it's so good. You think Hugo Double Engine is generally a good stat stick? Yes. It's the second best in the game. The only better stat stick is Evelyn's. Technically Miyabi is for like meme DPSs, but like no. Because of the base attack. No, Hugo's is really good. I've heard it's also can be best in slot on Ellen. It's very similar to her signature, so if you have Ellen, you could consider Hugo Sig as well. Hugo Sig just looks really good in general. It's a massive increase for Hugo, obviously. It's very good stat sig in general, and for Ellen it might be the best, or at least tied with her signature, so... It's a very good engine if you do want to get it. You think Puffer can boost Hugo's totalized when he ults? Yes, it would buff his totalized damage, but you have to realize, we have to think about that a lot of Hugo's totalizes are going to be on EX, and Puffer also doesn't buff his chain attacks that are actually a fair amount of his damage. If you have an insane Puffer set, you can run it, but it's not going to be better than the other options, sadly. I did consider it, though. What about thumbnail commissions? Thumbnail commissions, I don't know yet. I might do them. People seem to really like my thumbnails. I actually had Kede asking me the other day if you like how much for a test thumbnail. I'm like, for you, $5. Yeah, I mean, I'm still trying to find like a job here. It's been annoying. I keep not getting responses. So who knows? Maybe I'll just start doing more commissions. See if that works out. A lot of my thumbnails are just like rushed out as well. Like, I could put more time into them. I actually want to rework the template. You know the one I use right now with like the IRO and the 3 characters that I've been using since 1.6, I think. For 2.0, I will change it again, have a new style, just to change it up. I don't want to use the same thing over and over again. I already have an idea for what I want to do. Yeah, I want to keep the thumbnails fresh, change them like every couple patches. Because I post a lot of runs, and you would absolutely forget which one is which if I kept using the same thumbnail. We're pulling for Hugo? Yes. I told Kate the 7th that he can pull on my account, so I will not be doing it on stream. But yes, I will be pulling Hugo. Or he will be pulling it on my account. Puffer could be good on M2 Hugo. It could be a little better on M2 Hugo, yeah. Yeah, the pen is a bit unfortunate because of what the fuck is called? His signature is Death Shred. Although pen is good with lighter, so it's like, it's fine. You see Appel's video? 2.9k on Gilded Blossom. You mean million, right? You mean 2.9 million, not 2.9 thousand. But yeah, Gilded is good on Hugo. It should be his best free-to-play. It's either that or Street Superstar. It looks like his best free-to-play option. One of those two. I will personally just be running a signature if I get it, or just Haru signature probably, because I don't have Gilded leveled. But you can absolutely run it. And it should be very good. Hugo actually looks so much better than, like, anticipated. Like, in his beta, he looked like he was fucking cooked, bro. It was, like, nerfing himself. Like, he kept getting nerfed every, like, version. I was like, damn. This guy's cooked. But no, he's looking really good. Him not being a character that has Astra as best in slot is awesome. Haru technically is too, to some extent, but... only if your Chingy is M1. So it's like, eh. Also, you have Astra M1, then like, get fucked. Astra everywhere. Yeah, Hugo running a completely different team, like double stun is really cool. Like, optimizing Hugo is really fucking basic. I want to make that clear. Optimizing your Hugo will come down to optimizing your stunners. And I think that'll be really cool. Yeah, it's actually like a team you're playing. And not just a DPS and 2 setups. Like Chingy and Nicole, I guess. Yeah, Total Life sounds cool. About making a double D engine tier list? I did make one, randomly. Because I saw somebody make one. I think it was Rivenus made a... welcome back, Intense. that made a tier list for W engines, and I made one quickly because it was dog shit. I can post the image if I find it real quick. I'll just go grab it. I'll leave it like overlaid on the stream real quick. But from R2 has image. So I still gotta make the fucking Discord. It's basically done. I just wanna like check the permissions and everything. I've just been really lazy with the Discord. I'm sorry about that. There's a lot of shit I have to do. I have like a commission I'm waiting on, or that's what I need to do. That's waiting on me. I'm working on this. I'm working on a video. Zenless grinding. Real life stuff. Job search. There's a lot of shit I'm like juggling. So the Discord is the lowest fucking priority. Okay, I found the image. Give me one moment. I'm gonna put it on the stream so you can see it. Image, browse, downloads. There we go. I made this one in like 5 minutes. I didn't think about it too much. Let's put it here for now. I'll remove it later. There, you don't need to see my color. Is that big enough for you? Actually, can you tell? No, it might be too small. I'll make it a bit bigger. I'll just remove it later. There we go. Okay, so let me talk about it briefly before I continue drawing. Hugo looks way better than expected. Yeah, I am just getting him because I want to play Lycon lighter, of course. But he is actually, like, really strong looking, surprisingly. No, I'm not getting Yushuan anymore. I don't like her animations. But yeah, very quickly, let me just gloss over this tier list that I made in 5 minutes earlier. Basically, the criteria isn't just like, oh, how big is the buff? It's like, how good is his engine for how many characters? Which is why you see, like, Time Weaver, like, really high up, because Time Weaver is best in slot for, like, basically every fucking anomaly. Well, it did get nerfed, but it's still best for Yanagi, it's best for Graves. Overall, it's a pretty good stat stick. Rena engine is underrated as fuck. It's the best support engine in the game. Period. With Overclock especially. Teacher Sig is just really good. It's not usable on that many units yet, because we only have fucking, like, Seth, Caesar, and upcoming we have Poe or Pan Yunhu. But it's a really good engine for all of them. Evelyn Signature is the best on Evelyn, obviously. Best on Soldier 11. It's the best stat stick in the game. For any attack agent, it's shit on a crit. I think it's also best in slot for M6 Haru. It's just a really fucking good engine. One moment. But it's only S rank limited. I didn't find one with A rank, so I was too lazy to find one. Anyway... One second. Are Guilded Blossom side rates? No, they are noticeably worse than a signature, but they are good. Oh, unless you mean like side rates to each other. Yes, they're very similar to each other. Fun playing with Pokemon Trigger to have more field time. It could be interesting, yeah. I don't think On-Field Hugo will be very good, but it's definitely like runnable. Like Cyber Slate had like a short video on like, yeah, On-Field Hugo will probably be okay. Not optimal, obviously not, but fine. How much does Asher Sig make over Sokaku Sig or Lucy Engine? Bro, it's like 2% or something stupid. Like, why the fuck would you do that? It's like... I also don't think it's better than Game Ball at all. If you get a Game Ball like passive up, I just think it's just better. Yes, Gold is better than Mercado. Unless Mercado has the passive active with the anomaly, which isn't going to happen, then it is the best, but it's unrealistic most of the time. Anyway, that's tier 1. Tier 2, Brimstone is really good for a shit ton of units. It's just easy to get the buff up on most attackers. I think it's best in slot on Billy still. Really good on Soldier 11, it's good on Haru, it's good on so many fucking characters. Hugo Sig is here, because it's basically just a slightly worse Evelyn signature. I could honestly put Hugo Sig in top tier as well. Fusion Compiler, best in slot for Grace and Mono Shock. Really competitive for Miyabi, for Yanagi as well. It's like the second best for them, I'm pretty sure. I'm just gonna gloss over these, I don't want to talk about this too long. I want to get back to drawing. Chingy Sig is pretty underwhelming on Chingy, but it's really good on Lighter. It gives him his full buff. He can easily reapply the buff in stun as well. It's really good on Trigger. Not as good as for Owen Signature, obviously, but it is a really good engine overall. Like, Teapot is a really good engine to have, just not for Chingy. Isn't running Sokaku and Astra better if you have dual support? Oh, I'm not sure. It's more like Kaboom was tuned too high. Yeah, I feel like they made a mistake with Kaboom. I feel like they fucked up. But I mean, hey, I'm not complaining. Anyway, good stat balls. Haru Sig has a really good crit. It's comparable to Hugo Sig, it's slightly less, but he has a condition on it, which so it's a little bit worse. Ambi Sig, on most characters it's one stack, because most people don't know, but Ambi Sig has a stack for an Aftershock, I think a basic attack, and a special. It has to be a special without energy, and EX special doesn't work, so most characters will only get actually one stack on this engine, so it's only okay. This tier is like all like the best in thought engines for a bunch of units, but aren't really usable outside of that. Like Miyabi Sig is obviously best in thought for Miyabi, it's a really strong engine, but nobody else can use it except like DPS Ben or shit like that, because of the base attack. Lighter engine is really strong, but outside of Lighter, it's kind of whatever. Sharp and Singer, these are all the same, like really good on their main character, but kind of hard to use on anybody else. And then here, all the engines on less good stat balls is basically just stat sticks that you can use for impact or crit or whatever, and they're fine on most characters. Actually unusable on others explains itself. Trigger Sig is fucking dog shit on every character except Trigger. Flamemaker Shaker might be okay on Piper, I think. But in general, it's pretty meh, or just ass on most characters, except Bernice. And then why even bother? Because why the fuck would you pull Astra Sig besides the cosmetic when Kaboom the cannon exists? What's the other one? When Game Ball exists. But yeah, that's it. I just want to quickly gloss over that so I can get back to drawing. Any questions before I continue? Any disagreements? Any questions about anything I said? Choice for A ranks? I'm too lazy to find one, I'm sorry. Yeah, non-EX special. It does last for ages at least, but getting a regular special can be annoying. Yeah, the hair effects are cool. Brimstone's better than Shuryuan than Evelyn Engine? I actually don't know. Maybe? I know Brimstone's really good on Shuryuan. I don't know how good. Yeah, I guess you might as well use Stinger on Piper, right? Hailstorm Shrine on Crit Piper. Real, bro. Use Compiler over Shaker on Piper? Really? I don't know. That's interesting. I mean, Piper has fucking Roaring Ride, which is like an overpowered as fuck engine if you get all the buffs, so just use that. Still up there post-nerf? Yeah. I should honestly put it lower, but it is best in thought for Grace and Disorder, and it's best in thought for Yanagi, so it does meet my criteria. But you could move it down after the nerf, for sure. Research those for A ranks? I didn't see if there was one, maybe, but it would be Game Ball at the top. Kaboom the Cannon, Fossil, and then I don't care about the rest. I'm sorry. I don't know, like, all the A ranks. Game Ball is the best engine in the game, by far, not counting, what's it called? Weeping Cradle. But it has a restriction, and if that restriction isn't met, then it sucks. Hugo EP is really nice, yeah. I like the French singing, it's pretty nice. Not my favorite, but it's alright. Who would do Sweeping Cradle besides Serena? This is more assuming refinement, or overclocks. At phase 1, it is mostly just arena weapon. It's also pretty good on Nicole, it's comparable to Vault, with a bit more personal damage. Once you get it to like phase 2, phase 3 or higher, it is the best option on literally every support. It is that good, because it gives you a lot of energy, it gives you a damage buff that you have to keep reapplying, but most supports can't do that. Lucy can do it, Nicole can do it, obviously Rena can do it, Asher obviously can fucking do it. So Kalk is a bit harder, but you can still do it. It's just a really strong engine with a really strong buff, good base attack, and a damage subset, which actually can give your supports some noticeable personal damage. Like, it is assuming that you have overclocks on Cradle, but it is very, very strong. Yeah, I could move time we were down, absolutely. Lip gloss gotta be up high. Lip gloss, I feel like, is really overrated because for most characters, Weeping Gemini is just better than lip gloss. I'm gonna be honest. Get Game Ball from your battle pass. Lip gloss is overrated as fuck. Future Sig, it's the best on every defense unit. It kind of just is. You can move it down because Poe is not out yet, but, you know. Vivian benefits more from AP or disorder damage? AP. Because of blooms. Anyway. I know if you're listening. Image, remove. Bye, bitch. Yeah, that's like a short list I made a while ago. Hold on. Select Cradle over Brimstone. If you don't have Brimstone and your engine options are limited for your DPSs, get Brimstone. But if you have that already, get Cradle. I think it's really strong. Like if you have, again, a high overclock phase Cradle, it's actually so good. On like more than just Reno too. So absolutely grab it. But again, if you don't have any good attacker options, get Brimstone first because Brimstone is really nice to have on any account. Like I think Cradle's a better engine than Brimstone. Brimstone will give you more value if you don't have anything. It is the best for Nicole starting from phase 3, I think. Phase 2 or phase 3, it is the best on Nicole. Phase 1, it's about the same as Vault. Slightly more personal damage, slightly less energy, very slightly less damage buff. Is Krill so worth? Yes. It is very good. Did the music stop? God damn it. Oh! Has the premium engine been revealed? Maybe. I haven't paid much attention to it, I'll be honest. Oops. Good copies of Cradle? Yep. If you have everything else that you want, Cradle copies are absolutely the best investment. Because right now, P5 Cradle is just the best support engine in the game. Insane buff, insane energy. Already said it. Like, bro, if my arena had phase 5 Cradle, like, my Grace Haru run on UCC would be, like, on this cycle, like, 55k. Or higher. It's just free damage. I'm sure they'll drop another support engine eventually, because we have fucking nothing. But, like, for now, Cradle's very good. M1 lighter or M2 Hugo? M2 Hugo. Although M2 Hugo is more expensive, so do with that what you will. Lighter instead of Hugo Sig is a better choice. For Hugo, no. For lighter, yes. Do you have Ice J Teapot for lighter? If you do, definitely get Hugo Sig. But if you don't, and you're running free-to-play option, you might want to consider it. It's hard to really say, because it depends on what you have, right? I mean, Hugo just won. I have no pulls, bro. Keep in mind, I have to save for M6 Haru on rerun. Like, I can't be spending money on other characters before that. Especially without, like, a job currently. I'm still looking for one. Do you have any, like, details? No? Looks odd. Look, his head's too small. Okay. Yes, I'll have some Vivian at like 80 pity or some shit like that. Again. Yeah, I have a guarantee. Right now. M6 Haru? Yeah, I'm getting M6 Haru on rerun, absolutely. Listen, people already like call me like carried and unrelatable because of M3 Haru when M2 is overrated as fuck. So like fuck it, bro. I'm just going all the way. Okay. People are already saying my clears don't count because I'm M3. Well, fuck you. Like, alright, buddy. No hate to anyone, of course. How good is M2 Haru? It's like, okay. For Great Rena, it barely does fucking anything. It's like... It's 50% damage bonus, basically, for his dashes. But it's not always up. Because you have to chain or ultimate for it. And honestly, a lot of the times, I don't even notice the buff. Compared to when I don't have it. Like, it's genuinely so okay of a Mindscape. Look at Hugo M2, that is fucking busted. Haru's Mindscapes are like fine. M1's really good, I think. M2's okay. M3, M5 are fine, of course. M4 is kind of dog shit. It's maybe one more ultimate per run. M6 is really busted, though. But it's M6. Are you a whale? No. I am a low spender. I just get the membership. That's like $5. And I get the city fund. I have refreshed... So not refreshed. I have topped up once or twice. Nose on a Haru banner. I haven't spent much money in this game. I'm not a whale. Otherwise I would just be pulling like a lot more shit, obviously. Hugo M6? I don't even know what it does. Yeah, toggle mindsets would be really nice for like PvP. Because like, okay, let's say I'm trying to do PvP with like anyone, right? Your best ban by far is to just ban my Haru because it is easily the most terrifying thing on my account. And if I don't have Haru, you basically just won. But what I could do is like just have Haru go down to M0. So people like, oh shit, now there's actually other things that are more worth like banning, and it's more fair to me to actually use the character, but I mean, whatever. I mean, Lycon's basically done. His arm is out of the picture anyway. I want to have Lighter here. Oops. I want to have Lighter here and Hugo here. But I'll work on those off-stream probably, or maybe later, depending on how things line up. Let's go to Zenless real quick. What I'm doing right here, right, it's going to be a thumbnail. I think PvP is really cool. I haven't done any matches yet. I still have to learn how it all works and get my ass kicked. But I think it'd be really fun, yeah. Like, the thing about PvP, right? Okay. If I can toot my own horn for a bit, Shiyu is my mode. I am the fucking king of Shiyu defense. However, I am carried by the reset button. Because my runs are like insanely reset heavy. I go for shit that's like super specific or like really hard to get consistently. And because of that, I am just like conditioned to do shit that's difficult and makes me reset, which is really bad for PvP because you can't reset more than 3 times. So I think it could be really good to like get better as a player to do PvP and try to get better at Shiyu without resetting and just try to find more consistent strategies. Anyway, what do you guys think of the Lycon? Before I switch. Wanna try it now? Yeah, I'm already in like the PvP server and I wanna do some matches this week. See how that goes. I think it sounds really fun. Although I do need more characters, because like, besides Haru, I have Billy, who's fine. Soldier 11, who's fine. Yanagi, who's good, but I'm not good at using Yanagi. And then the next best option is Lycon DPS. Like... Like, my account is very much, okay, if Haru is not there, I am kinda fucked. So, if I PvP anyone, just ban Haru and like, ah shit, what do I do now? Anyway, let me switch screens to on this. It's a pretty small server. I don't know if I can share the link. I don't know if it's like a private thing, but it's like a very small community at the moment. I think they're still like working on the stuff. Maybe when it's like done, make like a big announcement. I'm not sure. Give me 1 second, then I'll boot up the game. Cause I have to do some farming, whatever the fuck. It's not private? How confident would be if you were challenged to say a Jujuan mirror match? I have played Jujuan like once in my life. Not very confident. Yeah, I'm drawing the gentleman team. It's for a video. Yeah, PvP is something just like having more characters on your roster. And not being somebody that resets a lot. And I am somebody that resets a lot, so... Hello. Alright, let me... Game's open, let me switch screens. Oh, it's already up, nice. Cool. Let me just quickly fix the overlay, because I'm not drawing anymore. She was easy, you would be fine. I mean, playing any character is easy, but playing them well is a different story. Like, Haru was easy in my opinion, but playing him well is a different story. Okay. Let me close my drawing software for now. I can readjust my screen, and we can have a go. Miyabi is more mono eye is more technical than Haru. Kinda. You need to have better resource awareness for mono eyes than for Haru, but it is much easier to play. Like, mechanically, it is very easy, but you have to be aware of your resources. I'm not a Mono Eyes, like, pro or anything. I just played it a couple times. I don't want to act like I know everything, because I don't. But Mono Eyes is a lot of resource management, lining up your anomalies, having your resources ready, setting up things properly. And the inputs are mostly pretty straightforward. So it's a different difficulty of Haru. Haru is mostly mechanics. There is resources as well, of course, but it is mostly mechanics. So there are different difficulties. Yes, that was Crash Bash music. It was the boss, like, bear fight. But right now, this is some Lumen Legacy music. Some random Roblox game with good OST. How does Brimstone work? Attack and it stacks up, basically. Only some attacks stack it up. And the more stacks it has, the more attack you get. You only have P1 Mercado. How the fuck did you manage that? Like, all through the Vanquisher doppelgangers? I don't fucking know, bro. Bro, if Shiu becomes like Genshin Abyss, where it's all AoE, I will fucking die. So many characters are horrible AoE in this game. R2 Roblox stream when? If I do one, it'll be on Twitch. Like, if I play a random shit, that's gonna be on Twitch, not on YouTube. Many posts for Hugo? Not a lot right now, but I'll work on it. I stopped through the fucking 1.6 story. There's a lot of things I must do. Here. When I started, I dumped all my pulls on standard because I didn't like Ellen. I didn't really care for Zhuyuan either. So I was just getting Billy Mindscapes and also his Billy like signature. Like, a lot of people don't know, but like Billy was like I was the Billy guy before Haru. Well, not the, Flamency came along, but before Flamency came along. I was a massive Billy fan. I played him all the time. And I was good too. Back in my day, Billy was my best character. And then I got Harumasha and things changed. I still think I'm good with Billy though. Like, I don't know if y'all have seen the Billy speedrun. My damage isn't super high, because my build hasn't been upgraded since 1.1 on Billy. But like, I'm so proud of that triple anomaly. The double disorder. Because the options there are, right? Either I farm a second ultimate for Billy, which is really slow, just farming all the symbols again, or finding some other way to do damage. And I realized that all the anomalies are fairly built up by the second sun, so I was like, okay, what if I just get 2 disorders? And it was so fucking cool. Like, playing with anomalies on teams that aren't anomaly teams is so fucking sick. Like, I do it for, like, Lycon Lighter as well. I don't know if you noticed, but both stuns have a disorder in them. And it's a burn disorder too, just to make sure it's the most damage. That's what I like about Shiyu. Because Shiyu is such a short fight, I can experiment with, like, these, like, niche scenarios and setups that you would never do in Deadly Souls. Because it's just impractical. But in Shiyu, you can make it work, and it can be optimal. I think it's super cool. Got Lycon from the Selector? Yeah, same. Because I got him from Selector because I liked him. Yeah, I have Yanagi, I just forget. Everyone forgets. What link do you want to send? So hello, Tozu, I'm doing good. Talk about characters having a high skill ceiling, which characters really pop out as a high skill ceiling? I can talk about it briefly, yeah. So skill ceiling, right? Like the absolute max performance you can get out of them. Look at the ones I have first. Soldier, pretty low skill ceiling. Once you know how the timings work on her sword, that's kind of it. Obviously there's stuff like double chain, but generally I would give her like a 5 out of 10 on the skill ceiling. Yes, I just saw the ER Haru video, it was pretty funny. Lycon, I'm gonna go on DPS only, I guess. Actually, I could talk about everyone. Lycon is pretty straightforward. For the most part, the skill ceiling is quite low, but there are some things you can do with him regarding his basics. His basics are good, it's just you don't want to use them a lot, but what you can actually still do is you can swap cancel his basics, you can buffer the hold input and swap off of him, and they will still happen. There's also things like, to get his stun multiplier, you have to hit the enemy and stun, and depending on how you stun with what character, it might be difficult to do, and also knowing your fast heavies with this character will change things a little bit, so Lycon does have a decently high skill ceiling, but it's not like, it's not anything special. Lighter is very similar. In terms of skill ceiling, yeah, you can send the PvP server link, I don't mind. Like, if they're okay with it, go ahead. Right, Lighter. A lot of Lighter's management comes down to his morale meter. Managing it properly, knowing... Actually, I didn't know this until recently, but apparently if you spend a bit of morale, even if you spent the whole bar earlier, you'll actually override your buff and make it shit. So just knowing things like that. Also, Lighter has a unique EX special. It's not listed here for some reason, but Lighter has a different EX special if you do a combat dash. Power creep talk? No, we're just talking about skill ceilings. And his special EX that you can do actually skips to his last basic as opposed to his regular EX, which only skips to his 4th basic, which is less animation time and can lead to some different setups, or just faster stuns in general. So Lighter has some cool tech. Not a super complex character, but once you figure him out, but he definitely has some sauce going on. Grace is mostly straightforward. Yes, Lighter's special EX, let me show you. I'll have a whole video about this as well. The Hugo video will have a lot of Lighter stuff. Where is it? Is it here? Yeah, there we go. I will have a Hugo video that also talks about Lighter, and then I'll show it there as well, of course. Yeah, Dash EX is really good, has a lot of uses. But you have to, like, know it exists. Basically, Lighter has 2 EXs. He has the regular one, which is like the uppercut, and the follow-up, where he goes down. Oh yeah, infinite energy, nice. Lighter also has a different EX input that happens if he does a combat dash. Lighter has a combat dash, which basically, this regular dash looks like this. You know, standard stuff, if you hold the direction, he will just do a little sprint. If he's in combat, no matter what direction you hold, he will always do this. It's more of a sidestep. It has to be like a combat sidestep, specifically. Once he's in this animation of the combat sidestep after you attack, the attack doesn't, by the way, the attack doesn't even have to hit, he has to do it. This works too. Once he's in this like combat dash, if you press EX, yes, I know game, he will do this instead, which is like a 1-2. The difference between these two is that if I do his regular EX and then start holding the basic attack, he does his little knee attack and then goes to that. If I don't do that and do this one instead, he goes instantly to the flurry. And that's the main difference between the two. And optimizing lighter is going to come down to knowing when you want to do his other EX. And obviously how to do it. I use it a ton in soldier runs. The lighter Lycon dual DPS in Shiyu, the 118, uses it in a couple scenarios. The wave 1 has it for grouping. The stun window has it for a burn proc. Like, there's a bunch of uses yet for it. The main thing is that it has less end lag than the regular special, or regular EX, sorry. Makes Hellfire less cringe? I'm not sure, I think so. I don't have Hellfire. But yeah, it is. It's really fast. You do literally any attack at all. Anything. And then sidestep or like dash and hit EX during the dash and he will do it. Literally any attack. Like you can do it out of his... Hold on, let me just show it in training mode. You can keep chaining it together as well if you have multiple. The fastest way to unload his EX meter, if you have, for some fucking reason, you have a shit ton of energy. No, it's 40 energy, it's the same energy. It just doesn't have a follow-up. If you have a shit ton of energy you want to burn as fast as possible, then you do it like this. Let me show you. Disable, enable, disable, 70. There we go. So, energy, right? This is 40. And the follow-up is 20. So in total it's 60 to do this. There's a lot of like end lag as well if you notice it. Like if I do this, sorry. If I do this, he has to land and then he does it. If I do this thing, he does a backflip and then he starts attacking, and then he starts on basic 4. And then with the other one he doesn't have to do that. But you can actually chain these together. Like if you have a bunch of them and you want to get rid of all the energy to get like a fuck ton of days, you can just do that. I will say that, I will mention it in a video as well. While the other EX is faster, if you just want to trigger stun the fastest, this one is a few frames faster. Because the heavy is more front-loaded. But that's like super niche shit, I'm gonna get into that in a whole different video. But anyway, yeah, lighter has a lot of stuff going on that most people don't know about. He's really cool. Oh, sorry, I didn't mention the 1-2 is 40 energy as well. And doesn't have a follow-up. It's the same days as a regular EX, Coppercat. It's the same. If the buff is maxed out, if you have the full bar and you burn the full bar, you just have to be aware. Unless you mean like the impact, in which case I have no fucking idea how much you need. I have no clue. I just know Teapot gives you all of it. I know Hellfire Gears can give you all of it, and obviously the Signature can give you all of it. But I don't know the number. The decibel difference, it's the exact same. Hello, Panda. You need double EX and the whole morale board to reach the buff cap? Ah, damn. So I guess for Hellfire Gears, you wouldn't want to do this. But I'm not, like, familiar with Hellfire Gears, sadly. Oh yeah, no, Lighter and Lycon, both of them. You have to learn to play both of these characters really well if you want to play Hugo. Because, let's be real, Hugo's skill ceiling is very low. I'll just say that right now. Anyway, skill ceiling's Grace. Briefly, Grace is pretty simple. The only thing that there is with Grace, really, is Mindscapes. With M1, swap cancelling basic 4 for energy can help. And then, with M2, you have to know that only some of her grenades actually apply this buff. But once you learn to doing that and you're doing your combos, that's all you have to do with Grace. He's very straightforward. Haru, I don't think I have to explain. Very high skill ceiling. You can play him as a stun. You can play him as an anomaly, like quote unquote. Different playstyles, different combos. The combos can change depending on how you want to front load them. If you have M2 or not. If you want to get certain buffs for big hits, whatever the hell. If you want to have double chains, you want to have one chain. There's so much shit going into this guy. Probably the highest skill ceiling character in the game right now. Probably. Probably. Pro uses airs are all the nips out. Yeah, like Hugo is really straightforward, but his team will have like optimizations that just aren't Hugo. Like, you have to know how to play the team to play him like really well. You need more energy than with normal Hellfire combo. Yeah, you need 80 for 2, as opposed to just 60 if you're doing the follow-up. It's just the follow-up is slow. Lycon chain? I think I'll be way too slow. Lycon ult will be fine. In terms of support sets, for Hugo, Lycon, Lighter, Proto should be good. Astral... I want to talk about Astral. Astral won't be good for Hugo. It will give the buff to Lighter if you give a shit about Lighter's damage, but it's not going to get past the Hugo. And then Swing Jazz Lighter will be fine as well, I guess. But besides Proto Punk and Swing Jazz, I don't think any support sets are really that good for Hugo right now. Although we are getting a new stun set for 2.0, so yeah. Say Haru is the hardest to play, maybe next to Jane. I don't think Jane is really hard at all. I don't think she's a brain dead either, like some people say, but just not that hard in my opinion. I play Jane on like other accounts. She's not brain dead, but I don't think she's that hard. Trigger Astral Voice? I mean, yeah, with Trigger you can run Astral Voice, but I'm talking about Lycon Lighter specifically. With Lycon Lighter, you don't want to run Astral. It would only be on Lighter. Yanagi, skill ceiling. Know how anomalies work. It's kind of it. Also, basic 5s. A lot of energy. Knowing how to... You can be greedy about energy generation, but besides knowing what our energy values are and how anomalies work, that's kind of it. That's most anomalies, though. Shingi, besides some small tech with cancelling the enhanced basic and like the type and stuff, there's not really much going on with this character. Lin Zero has a 50-minute video on this character. If you want to talk about trigger skill ceiling, Lin video. Although I think it's a bit exaggerated. Trigger has some stuff, like dodge counters and top cancels, but kind of whatever. Nicole, the skill ceiling of Nicole is just not fucking having the buff down. It's straightforward. Billy has a lot of animation cancels for the most part. It doesn't have anything like super necessary, but a lot of his attacks and like tech just comes down to animation canceling and knowing what's good and what isn't good. He's a very mechanical character. Pun not intended. My Astral is on Lycon. I just switched between Lighter. You shouldn't run Astral at all if you're going to play Hugo, because you're not going to give the buff to Hugo ever. It'll only be on Lighter. Because you can't quick assist Hugo on that team, unless you get hit, which is inconsistent. 40-minute bully guide. I got a bully guide coming too, but I want to wait for 2.0 before I start working on it. Why is your Ambi on level 50? Because that is all she needs to do. You're correct that Haru is hard to play, but I'm a Haru Master fan and I love him to death, so still going to practice for his sake and better at it. Yeah, I mean, I don't think Haru is like super hard. Like, you can absolutely play Haru at like a semi-decent level and it won't be that hard. What's hard about Haru is improvising on the fly. When you don't have an exact game plan. When you start playing shit like Anomaly Teams, when you start playing Deadly Assault stuns. When you have to plan things dynamically is when things start to get more difficult. But just playing Haru is really not that hard. You just have to know like how the quivers work, when you have them, when you don't. Once you know that, rest is just practice. And we'll figure it out. Level 60 Ben? Yeah, he's my goat. Ben's skill ceiling is pretty low. He's cool as fuck though, but it's mostly just like swap cancels. He's pretty straightforward. Lucy has nothing. Okay, no, Lucy has the chain tech, that's kind of it. Okay, no, talking about every character takes too long. Let's talk about just DPS. I'm sorry, it's taking ages. Corrin! I was enlightened about Corrin recently. Corrin has some fucking stupid skillings on this shit. If you're able to play Corrin, like, outside stun, that is pretty impressive. A lot of the skill that comes with playing Corrin is just how to can use her outside stun. Her stun shit is way too simple to like be hard at all. But playing Corrin outside stun, that's the cool shit. Also clipping moment. And who else? DPS. Anton, quick assist. I guess he has a dash cancel. Hell yeah. Piper, I have no fucking idea. Just a basic 3 that skips the EX. DPS. What if we made Billy without the animation cancels and less damage? Miyabi's a weird one. Miyabi's skill scaling is incredibly fucking low from a mechanical perspective. However, Miyabi skill scaling comes from a different way. The thing about Miyabi, right? To play Miyabi optimally and well, which is mostly prevalent in Miyabi Yanagi with Rina, or I guess Mono Eyes, is managing your resources and your buff in general. Stack management with this character is basically the entire unit. Her actual game plan is just fucking hold the button. However, sorry, the gameplay, but the game plan is down to managing your anomalies, your stack generation with Yanagi or with Sakaku, whatever the team might be, right? So mechanically, this character is very easy, but once you start pushing the character, it's going to be a lot more of just resource awareness, which is difficult in a different way. So the skill ceiling is definitely really high with a team like Mono Eyes, but it's very different from like Haru's skill ceiling, where it's like mechanical awareness and being able to improvise on the fly. Miyabi is more of like being aware of your resources and how to use them effectively, and planning your stuns like in advance. Like it's different types of difficulty. Is it weird that I basically never played the traditional Haru because the dynamics of Anomaly? I mean, no, Anomaly is just way cooler. Anomaly Haru is so much cooler, I'm gonna be honest. In my opinion, it's so much cooler. I wish it was better. Doom posting. There was like some Haru Doom posting. There's always gonna be a Haru Doom posting because he's the free character, haha. But I mean, whatever, man. He's fun. He does sufficient damage. That's all that matters. They may not be very competitive, but it doesn't really matter. Haru is still arguably one of the best Shiyu characters in the game. Like Shiyu Haru just shits on Shiyu Sanbi, but again, different game modes, different playstyles. No, I did not pull Miyabi. I played her on like my girlfriend's account, on a friend's account, but I don't have her on my main account. If I ever got Miyabi, I would play Miyabi Haru Chingi because it's cool as fuck. And I guess Mono Eyes, but like, nah. I don't like this character that much. But no, I got M3 Haru, I didn't have time to get Miyabi. I also wasn't the biggest fan of her animations. It's mostly special effects, and I like movement more. Okay, Bernice! Ellen! I don't know much about Ellen optimization, to be honest. I'm not familiar with this character at all. So I don't want to say anything stupid, I will just say that I don't know. Juwan, I'm also not that familiar with, to be honest. But she has like some combo stuff similar to Haru. Her resources are like less restrictive than Haru's for her combos, but they're actually fairly similar in how they work. Like in a vacuum. But I can't speak much on Juwan again because I just don't play this character. Jane's skill ceiling is basically just having your fucking buffs up for your assault procs and knowing what animations apply how much assault anomaly, knowing when your actual anomaly triggers happen so you don't swap off and break the whole rotation, getting good with like stuns. So she definitely has some room for movement, but it's not like super insane. But she's not a brain dead character. Some people like claim that Jane is a one button unit that is completely brain dead. That's just not true. That simply is not true. I don't think she's like insanely hard to play either, but she's not brain dead whatsoever. New S rank Electro Anomaly for Haru. I mean, I really like playing Grace. I'm not happy with the numbers. I've said this a billion times, but I really like how she plays personally. Because she's a Virgil of Zenless. Yeah, I mean, the adjustment cut is cool and all. When it comes to Miyabi, yeah, Miyabi, like, mastering Miyabi comes down to a lot of awareness. And it's not input intensive, so if you're not somebody that's like really fast hands or whatever, getting really good at Miyabi is actually going to be a pretty fun journey for you, because you don't have to like stress over like, oh, I have to mash here, or I have to do this, like, blah, blah, blah. No, it's pretty chill actually. You just have to be aware. Hello, Cyber, we're talking about skill ceiling, so somebody asked. Yeah, not all thing at like 90% is anomaly. We select race to make me lose 4 50-50s in a row. Bro, when I lost the Evelyn 50-50 to Grace M2, I was the happiest man ever. Like, I would have been less happy if I got Evelyn. Anyway, speaking of Evelyn skill ceiling. This character's difficulty is very overstated. She's not easy to get like the max chains, but she's also not that hard. Like, honestly, she kind of plays like Miyabi in some ways, where you just hold the button once you have the resources. I actually think Evelyn's very simple. She's not like brain dead either, of course. I think she's very similar to Jane, where there are things you can do, but the difficulty is overstated. She's not that. No, I don't have Zhuyuan. Also, yeah, Sonic Riders OST. What's this, Babylon Garden? She's right your style. I don't know. I don't like the design that much. I like the top half of the character a lot. I don't like the bottom half. Also, the combos feel a bit janky, in my opinion. Anyway, Vivian. Know how anomalies work. It's literally just know how anomalies work. And the Haru, but slightly easier. I don't know. Ambi just builds a meter and then catches out. It's similar to like applying quivers, but at a slower rate. I think of like Ambi as like you have one quiver that is like really big, and you have to build it up. And then once you have that one quiver, you get to attack. It's kind of like that. Similar to Haru in some ways, but yeah. Anyway, that's it. Highest skill ceilings right now is Haru mechanically, absolutely. And then maybe Miyabi from like a resource management standpoint. It's probably Miyabi right now. Again, Miyabi isn't hard to execute, but she's hard to like plan. It's hard to say, but again, different types of difficulty. Yeah, Rider's music is goated, yeah. No, I didn't get Astra for Haru. I just don't like how Astra plays at all. I really dislike Astra teams. I'm not like, oh, power creep, what the hell, I wanna pull the new support. No, I just don't like how she plays. I don't like the quick assist back and forth stuff. I actually think it's really janky. I just like my regular swapping. She's basically the opposite of Rina, and I really like how Rina plays. I think Zero is mostly comfort check. Oh, Soldier Zero? Brain hard versus finger hard? Yeah, I mean, Haru still has some brain stuff going on, but I think less than Miyabi for sure. The second hardest from mechanics? That's actually a good question. Second hardest from mechanics. I'm leaning toward Juyuan. Like, looking at the list, it's probably Juyuan. What do you guys? What do you think will be like the second hardest mechanically? I feel like it's probably Juyuan. I don't know if it's Billy. Billy is a lot of like cancels. I think, okay, Billy would be second if his stun combo wasn't fucking free. Like, I love playing Billy. This guy's my goat. Before I was the Haru guy, I was the Billy guy. But his stun windows are way too basic. Unless you're doing like my thing where you're doing like the anomaly bullshit as well, but like, you can do it with any character. I love Billy. I think Billy outside stun has some of the coolest fucking animation cancels ever. Like, fire unit. But in stun, nah. Haru is the hardest mechanically. We're talking about second hardest. Yeah, it's Billy or Juyuan probably. One of the two. I'm leaning more towards Juyuan, but Billy's up there as well. Corrin is no. Like, I would have said Corrin has some sauce, but no, she's not that hard. I'm talking about like optimal, like 100% optimal play, like you maximize what they can do, not just like playing them, because obviously if you want, just playing her is pretty easy. So because I can't time her fire suppression? Real, bro. It's just a rhythm, man, you get used to it. Nekomata, so true. Anton, so true. Yeah, anyway, I got very sidetracked. What are we doing? Alright, right, fucking stuff. Let me check my resources. 36. Oh, okay, we're fine on those, I think. So, what do I get? Ice chips? Yeah, I could get ice chips. I'll do one run on ice chips. Just one. Here. TPS Sokaku? Real. Backdash can look cool? Yeah, they do. They're just optimal in like AoE for like piercing, but still, they're cool. Where all the polychrome go? Vivian. Click and hold. And like, if you're doing nothing on either of the characters, yes, they are just click and hold. Anton's easy to fuck up, but I wouldn't call him a hard character. He's a very punishing character. That's how I would describe him. Is he built? Ah, shit. Give me 1 second. This is Loki a goated farming team. I need to get better Pecker disc. This is dog shit. Like, what the fuck is this? Alright, see ya, Cyber. Good luck on the video. Hope you enjoy your lunch. I gotta make my lunch soon as well, but I will be still streaming. I'll just put something in the oven. I fix the builds, because I was doing a bunch of speedrunning and whatever the fuck. You guys like my lighter disc? I think it's pretty goated. Hormone impact, baby! The crit sucks though, so sadly. Usually I like to run Game Ball on Lucy, but it only works in Fire Week, so it's a bit situational. Overtime, because he's the GOAT. No passive, sadly. Have a nice stream, thank you, bro. What is that? This is my current second favorite team in the game. And it is pretty cool. More than anything. For them is pretty hard. They move too much. Give me a parry. Thank you. Nice. Overtime boo. My goat. He carried. Yes, I'm going for Hugo. Yes, Great Rina Haru is my favorite team in the game. This is currently second. Because it's just really fucking cool. Does that make one rotation? I don't know, I mean... It's farming. It's just random shit. Random bullshit go. It's not planned. What's your opinion on the HP situation? I think the whole discussion is a bunch of clownery. Let me do this trust event, by the way. It's been here for like the whole day. It's bothering me. The HP discussion is kind of a joke. A lot of it is just content farming. Oh, oops. From like Saints and other creators. I did one video where I farmed views by putting HP infliction in the title. The Inferno Haru, Zero Dash Haru, whatever. But like, what's it called? That was it. I was done with the topic then. I didn't want to stretch it. But I feel like some creators have just been like stretching the topic for like miles. It's like, come on, man. But I believe Saints is like the origin of the topic, saying like, oh, HP inflation is bad because players who were clearing in 2 minutes 30 seconds 2 patches ago are not clearing anymore, assuming that those players that, if they're clearing at 230, obviously aren't at the highest level of play and can still improve their builds and themselves and whatever. But then the assumption is made that, oh, in these couple months, they didn't care to get better at the game, they didn't care to pull better characters, they didn't care to get better builds, and now, oh no, they can't clear anymore because time froze for them. It's like a whole lot of clownery. Like, okay, does HP inflation exist? Yes. Is it a problem? No. It's that simple. Every game has this. Just how this works, man. What do I farm? How many ice chips do I need? I could just keep doing ice chips, honestly, I feel like. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, I need a lot more. Yeah, fuck it. Ice farming. That's what we're doing. But the whole topic is kind of a joke. If you have any specific questions, I'll answer them, but yeah. Google ZZZ inflation to learn more. Yeah, I was in the Kete chat. I was vibing. It's gonna be a unit that replaces Rena or Grace in the Harwood team. I expect a better Rena eventually. Better Grace, I don't know. It would have to be a shock enabler, a mono shock enabler that also has some kind of buff. Like, again, these units are already so perfectly designed for the team I want. The only issue is their numbers just aren't high enough. So I don't know if they'll ever get, like, replaced, because what I want them to do is exactly what they do already. Like, that's the thing. Some guy playing Jujuan Seth Lucin complaining about the game's difficulty. Who's Saint speaking for, though? I don't know, bro, himself. I have no idea. You couldn't join the Black Council? It was like 1 AM for me anyway. I do want to join like a podcast, though. Bro, nobody ever invites me to that, like, collabs and shit. It's sad. I'm always down. Unless it's like Bernice. If it's Bernice, I'm not down. Otherwise, hell yeah, dude. But yeah, about the complaining thing, right? The whole issue just comes from the fact that it's assuming, like, casual players are gonna give a shit about, like, Shiyu and shit. It's like, it's endgame content that is also optional. So it's kind of like, yes, that issue exists for people that don't exist. So I'm not really sure what the point being made is. It's like, okay, if you as a player want to play the endgame modes for the challenge, and get something new to do, nice whiff. Then of course you figure the what's the word? Some word with T, but engage with the endgame modes and try your luck, see how good you're doing. There's an optional mode at the end of the game that you can play to challenge yourself and your builds, your characters, whatever. I don't like Bernice. I mean, I don't hate Bernice. It's more of like a running joke. But anyway, what was I saying? Right, you as a player are choosing to do the endgame content after you've done everything else, and you want to see how well you do. And that's obviously perfectly normal and okay. Now, if you are a player that is pursuing to play the endgame content, or pursuing the challenge of the endgame content, sorry, English. If you are a player that is pursuing the challenge of endgame content, you are a player that is fairly confident in your skills and are willing to learn how the game works, its mechanics, and you yourself are willing to improve, not just you as the player, but also your characters. Following so far? I hope so. Shiyu Defense, Deadly Assault, and to an extent Tower are designed to challenge players and reward them for getting better at the game, mechanically and from the character perspective. If you, as a player, are not able to clear Shiyu, that is obviously completely fine. Not everyone is going to be doing that shit first try. Where the problem comes in is if you start complaining that it is too hard before actually putting any effort into doing anything. And what is the assumption that is being made by Saint here is that these players exist. These players that try to do the endgame content are not able to, and then are like, oh, well, fuck, this sucks, it's HP inflation, the HP is too high, I can't clear anymore. If you as a player have chosen to tackle, that's the word, chosen to tackle endgame content that is completely optional, you should be willing as a player to improve how you play or your builds. It is a challenge. This is not a gacha game thing. This is a regular gaming thing. You play, I don't know, God of War 2018 or Ragnarok. You want to fight the Valkyries, the Berserkers, whatever they're called? If you go in there not knowing how to play the game, you're gonna get your ass fucking whooped. Is that the game's fault? Is that player unfriendly? No. That is you going into the optional challenge that is really hard, unprepared, and you got your ass beat. So what do? You find ways to improve. If you decide yourself to do this optional difficult content, but then complain that you can't do it without putting any effort in, then that is your fault. But most people don't do this. A casual player will just never give a shit and never play these modes. So it's kind of like a problem that you yourself made up, saying, oh, it's all the fault of HP inflation. Like, that just isn't true. Alright, so let me look back at the chat. I was yapping for a while. Let me see if I missed anything. Race buffs incoming? Hell yeah, dude. Most casuals don't touch Shio. Yeah, a casual player does not give a shit about Shio. They play the story, they do character hangouts, they go into photo mode with their characters and zoom in really hard. They do their dailies, they play the arcade, they get achievements, they play events, well, whatever the hell. And they do this for like an hour a day at most. They don't give a shit about Shio. They don't give a shit about Deadly Assaults. They don't care that the HP is higher than it was before. It's not their concern, they're casual players. And being a casual player, by the way, is completely okay. Being bad at the game is not a sin. Being bad at the game and then blaming the fucking game and saying it's the game's fault and you not wanting to improve after you yourself putting yourself in the situation, yes, that is your fault. But these are different things, right? Would it be fair to say Tower is more hardcore than Shiyu? It's a different, Attack was a different skill. Shiyu is a speedrun mode, optimizing routes to kill something as effectively as possible. And Tower is just survive and kill. It's different skills being tested. But they are both endgame modes. Tower is an endgame mode, it just refreshes like once every 3 months or some shit, but it is an endgame mode. Off this argument, how his side is consumer friendly, or any argument against him makes you arguing not be consumer friendly. Yeah, it's like, the way he was speaking was in a way to make it seem like this is basic debating shit, where you will twist somebody's words or phrase your sentence in a way to where it's difficult to disagree with you because he gives you a very limited way to respond to what he's saying. And it's like, oh, but that's consumer unfriendly. You're forced to play the game more. No. The mode is an optional endgame challenge, and you're not forced to play the game more. You can choose to play the game more if you want those extra rewards. And actually, speaking of rewards, if the complaint is, oh, but I can't get all my polychrome rewards from clearing Shield Defense and Deadly Assault because I don't have the shiny new characters and I don't want to pull for the new characters. Stop right there. If you don't want to pull for the new characters, what the fuck do you want the polychrome for? If your complaint is that you can't clear the content with like your old ass characters and you're refusing to improve your account in any way, what the fuck do you want the polychrome for? like, that's like the main thing, right? If you don't want to pull for characters, what the hell do you want the polychrome for? It's okay not to want to pull characters. But if you don't want to pull more characters, why huh? Want to refresh for builds? That, okay, because it's like, okay, the main uses of polychrome, right? You can refresh your battery for whatever, like getting a better build. But if you're somebody that struggles like this badly and doesn't want to improve, you don't care about your builds. You can use suitable characters, but if you're struggling so badly and don't want to improve, you don't care to get a better character. So what do you want the polychrome for? What are you complaining for? Like, there's so many issues with his arguments that it's just like, it's a lot of rage bait. Which is why I don't plan to make any videos about this or anything, because it's just, I'm giving him the engagement he wants. But like, a lot of it is just rage bait. Or he's just generally that stupid. I mean, whatever you want to think of, really. DA is relatively lenient too. Yeah, I only need 6 stars for the full rewards too. That's another thing. Don't think there's many such complainers in Zenless right now, but if you look at how people complain about difficult endgame in other older games. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. This theoretical player that, like, tries to play Shiyu and, like, isn't able to clear and then is sad because of HP inflation, like, this player exists, sure. But they're, like, less than 1% of the player base. Keep in mind, like, 3% of the player base actually does endgame. And then from those people, the ones that actually, like, do this shit of complaining and refusing to get better, that's an even smaller percentile. Like, these people don't exist. You are these people. You as in Saint. Or I don't fucking know, he's just, again, rage baiting for the sake of the content farming, which has worked for him thus far. He's gotten a lot of content out of it. From everyone's making, like, shit about it, so. It's the whole thing's a scheme. I need the polycoms from Haro M6. Honestly, real. M6, you goat! Would you say it's worth trading off Lighter from Evelyn's team to Hugo's team? I don't know. Depends on how much you're struggling with Evelyn and you're struggling with Hugo. Like, it'll depend on, like, do you need them there? Do you not? It's gonna depend. Please don't make that content. Yeah, I don't plan to. I'm not making a video out of this. I did one video title with HP inflation, and that is all I'm doing in regards to the topic. Any stream talk, whatever, sure, but like, I'm not doing any more videos. I'm giving him I'm giving him what he wants. So, like, who gives a shit? Like, again, he's obviously just rage baiting, trying to content farm, or he's genuinely that stupid. Whichever you want to pick, right? Like, on the, like, discussion, quote-unquote discussion, stream with Kete, he noticed Kete wasn't biting for any of the rage bait, so he was like, yeah, I'm not getting anywhere. He just wanted to end, like, abruptly after he was yapping for fucking 2 hours. Like, he noticed, like, yeah, it's not working. Like, it's obviously just baiting. Like, the entire time I was trying to get, like, Kete to, like, crash out or, like, get angry at him or call him an idiot, and it never happened, so I said, yeah, fuck it, I'm just ending the conversation. Talk to Lucy. Oh, thought I finished the event, damn it. Major prediction, when are we getting disc loadouts for the agents? Fucking never, bro. I don't know. It's Hoyo. Hoyo is allergic to good loadouts. I don't know. They don't know? They're unaware? You're stupid. Nah. I don't know if it's like a legal thing, but they just aren't doing it, and I have no idea why. No game has done it, so it's safe to assume it's just not happening. Sorry. Yeah, Kate's patience is, like, insane. I told him in the end, it's like, bro, I respect that level of patience, because I would have started debating by now. Why does he even invite that guy? He wanted to have a civil discussion. And he did have a civil discussion from his side. Have a heated argument with Lucy. What? I'm not paying attention to the game. Why am I fucking debating Lucy all of a sudden? That's crazy. Bully gets explosive bullets next patch. Have you tried dual DPS on Bringer? No, I don't think it'll clear. The hand feels like a problem. I'm not sure if I can break it, or disorder it fast enough and kill it. I don't think I have enough damage. A long ass hangout, Jesus. What's my favorite Sonic game? I don't know. I want to say Unleashed, but I haven't played the real version, so can't really say that. Casually, it was Generations. It was a really fun casual experience. But as a speedrun, it is absolutely Frontiers. Frontiers speedrun is so fucking cool. It's like the general overall movement that you have in Frontiers with like air deceleration and slingshots is actually flames. Oh wait, shit. Oh, I'm fucking stupid. There we go. Wait, what? Oh, dude. I'm retarded. Anyway. Yeah, it's probably Frontiers as a speedrun and then Generations as like a casual experience. Shadow Gens is up there as well as a casual experience, not as a speedrun though. Lucy's complaining about HP inflation? Real. You're a story skipper? No, this is Hangouts. I don't give a shit about Hangouts. I read the story. And all the lore. But this is like a random Hangout. It's not actually like story related, so I'll skip through this. I do like the lore in this game. I do actually read it. Which is why I do it off stream, because otherwise I would just be like quiet the entire time reading. Please say Unleashed. I only played the PS2 version, so I can't really... And that one wasn't that great. It was okay. Are they buying batteries? I mean, I took a break for like 2 whole patches. I would be at 62. If I didn't. What character would you use for your Bringer DA if you don't use Haru? Yanagi can do it. My Yanagi can do it. My Soldier 11 can probably still do it as well. Like, I did it with Soldier... It was so much HP ago, though. Yanagi can do it. I know Yanagi can. That's probably my only option right now. Like, Yanagi, Haru, obviously, and Soldier maybe, if I push it. They made Akasha for Z's. Internaut? Yeah, I've seen it. I have, in fact, seen it. Have you seen me? One second. Yeah, I have Yanagi. Everyone forgets, I forget too. Let's see. No way! I got knocked down again! I only have 3 DPS. I have more than 3, but those are the only ones that can actually, like, maybe kill Bringer, because Bringer is, like, actually really hard. Bringer is, like, actually a tough boss with 20k. Like, let that be known. Because he's, like, the Miyabi check. He's, like, the actual only Miyabi check in the game. You can still do it without Miyabi, of course, you don't need Miyabi, but that is, like, the actual only real Miyabi check in the game right now. You could debate Notorious Butcher as well, but, like, it's Bringer. Oh, I mean... 1, 2, technically 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's it. Technically 7, but I never using these two like at the same time. And I'm getting Hugo. DPS Ben? Yeah, I'll go with. And my Ben sucks. If Bringer has 0 haters, I'm gone from this world. Yep. Hold on, let me show you guys something. Oh, dude, the fucking order is fucked up. God damn it. Damn it, this website is so ass. Listen, Rivenous, you're goated and all for making this website. Holy fuck. This website has issues. Let me show you guys something awesome. Do I know about the Akasha of Zenlist? Yes, I do. When it loads. That's probably it, right? Yeah, that's it. There we go. I used to be first on Grace, and I used to be third on Haru. But I've been moved down. My Grace build is still better than the one in first, but it has less substats, so it's counted as second. More anomaly check. Yeah, he is an anomaly check for the most part, but he has a... The way he works as well, he works differently with Freeze than basically every other boss. To where he can actually, like, stay frozen for a bit longer, which is mainly like a Miyabi thing. Like, Miyabi fucking shits on Bringer. But yeah, he's a big anomaly check as well. Oh, you're the male-only account? Yo, what's up? I still think it's possible to 20k that Haru team. I still think it's possible. Like, if I could have taken the wheel, I think eventually I could have gotten it. Oh, wait, there's a new Akasha? Another one? What? What the hell? I didn't know there's another one. You gotta show me that one. I only know this one. Grace guy. Yeah, it's me, the strongest Grace main in the world with the pocket Haru. Oh yeah, this is the menu OST. It's really good. As a kid, Zero Gravity was probably my favorite game. As a kid. DM me? You're not space. Hold on, let me... Okay, let's see. So how does this one work? I've got it pulled up right now. Do I have to log in for this? I want to make an account right now. The other side was Internet Network. Internet Network. I am Ravenous. Or Ravenous. Like Gravity OST more, but the OG is more fun game. Yeah, it's pretty correct. I preferred Zero Gravity as a kid. I think it was just easier as a game, but Riders is definitely like a better game than Zero Gravity. But the OST in Zero Gravity solos, I'm sorry. Alright, what else can I still do? Oh, isn't there events I have to do? For once, I'm caught up. Wow. Never mind. Huh. Oh, that's weird. Might just go back to drawing. Or just play some random shit. I guess I could try Bringer with this team. You know what? Fuck it. Let's see if I can even kill the hand. I'll give it a good attempt. Time for tower? Fuck tower. Yeah, 1.7 is like one of the driest patches in history. Oh yeah! Is the owner of the mail-only account still here? Yo, have you seen the draw stream? Yeah, I was drawing earlier. I might continue drawing after I have lunch. What was the guy's name? He was in here earlier. Tichos? Or Tichose? Is he still here? The guy with the mail-only account. I tested your team on my account. And I got 27k. I think M1 can 20k. Genuinely. Like, I think it's gonna be hard as fuck, but I think the team can 20k if you really push for it with M1 Haru. Think Hugo can kill... I have a whole fucking plan for how Hugo can kill hand, but I have to test it. Because all I've been hearing, Hugo can't kill the hand. So, I gotta test it myself. I have an idea for a setup that should kill it consistently, but it is hard. Or not hard, it is expensive, and I'm not sure if it's gonna work. And it's a bit weird. But we will see. And let's see if this team can kill hand, because I don't even know. If Hugo can kill the hand, then he's absolutely fine, because it's Ice Week and he'll at least 20k, no problem. Can Lycon kill hand? I don't know, we're gonna find out. Probably not. Let me get the boars. That's not gonna hit, is it? Nope. I hit a little bit. Shit, I meant to get a parry. I was too far away. I didn't mean to parry. God damn it! Unlucky. I have one stack picker right now. It's gonna run out actually, so it doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter. I'm gonna get a burn. Did I get a piece already? I think I did. Yes, it's order anyway. 100k, sure. I'm gonna get the energy here because I'll need it. I'll need it for the hand phase. I'll need a morale bar actually, hold on. There we go. So you wanna, you know... do the hand? There we go. She's waiting for it. Okay, I don't know if this will work. Nice. The Hugo hand kill will be very similar to that. That's what I have planned, by the way. Obviously no Lucy, so Lighter has to run 2-piece AM, but it should work. Please don't insta hand. I don't have the resources right now. Please don't insta hand. He's gonna do it. No, he's not. Okay. I fucking Lucas missed. Please don't insta hand. No, this is no AM. This is a normal build on everyone. Ah, fuck. I freeze! That's fine. Oh, thank god, Lucy EX. I'm gonna hold it. Nice, consistent. It is very expensive though, that's the only thing. It's very expensive. But it does it. Might see ya. Hunter. I'll have a good one too. This is not 20k though. I don't have the damage, I don't think so. It can kill hand, which is cool, but no damage. Ah, get distorted, bitch. I saw the meters and I had to go for it. Yeah, it's no 20k, sadly. It's cool how close it gets, though, I will say. What, 16k? That's good. I'm happy with that. Yeah, it's not the damage. But I mean, considering what the fuck I'm playing, right? I'm fine with this result. Also, the music stopped. Why you do that? Anyway, chat. I gotta read the chat. I guess Lycon can kill hand. What if not using Hormone Punk on Lighter? Should be worse. I guess it's dual DPS, right? This is not Lycon DPS, this is Lycon Lighter dual DPS. I could give Lighter support set, but my disc sucks, so it wouldn't be any better. Yeah, it would be max poly, that's true. I could maybe get to like 18k if I really tried, but that was honestly a good run for the most part. Clean hands, decent stuns. I couldn't get it much higher if I tried, so I'm cool with that. Yeah, the Hugo hand kill will be similar. The idea I had was Lycon EX, Full morale bar on lighter, EX. What else? That will give you a burn. And then you do a Hugo EX. It won't totalize, but the raw motion value from Lycon, lighter, and Hugo, with all your buffs will be up for that. And then the disorder on burn, which will be an instant burn disorder, which should hit for about 200k, 300k, depending on substats. That should kill hand. Like, we saw it kill hand with this team, right? So the disorder plus the raw damage should absolutely be enough once Hugo is out. And I will have a small section in the video, because I will make a Hugo video, just going over how the fuck you kill hand. Because again, if this team can do it, Hugo can do it. It's expensive. You need the access on everyone, but you can do it. Yeah, I mean, not bad. Can maybe 18k, 20k if I have better investment. Like, if I had Shrine or Hugo Sig here, just a little bit more base attack. If I had slightly better discs on here. If this was core F, because I don't have it yet. If these were maxed out. If I had better crit on lighter. If I had slightly better discs on Lucy. Core F and all that. A good 20k, I think. And this is a meme team, right? That'd be clear. Let me get the screenshot for shits and giggles. What's the best you can get with Billy, 4-piece Woodpecker instead of Hormone? On GU 7? I'm not sure. Could try it. Give me 1 second, because I want to get my lunch ready a moment, but let's see. Bad. So, Billy speedrun with Woodpecker instead of Hormone, you're saying? I could try Sunshin, but I won't. Holy quiet. Oh, we'll see what I can do. Or who has it? No, I'll see involved. Well, this is something. Not sure if I can still do stun. It'll be hard. It'll be annoying. I should just go full AP, actually, thinking about it. Yeah, I should just be going full AP. Oh, my AP fucking sucks. On Sunset. Unfortunate. What are you planning to use with Hugo? Lycon lighter. Lycon lighter. Right on Billy. Yeah, he's my goat. This is a lot of subsets. How much is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 22, 6, 7, 37. That's good. Yes, I will try Trigger with Hugo. I don't expect to like it though. But yes, I will try it. I will try it. But the video I'm making, the first, like the main Hugo video I'm making is gonna be Lycon lighter specifically. Let's see how ass this is. Damn it. Who's alive? How the fuck are you alive? Oh, I gotta do. Full icon? Hell yeah, we're totally playing second side. Oh, I gotta get the EX here. It's Woodpecker. This is like dog shit some window, hold on. Let me not do that. I gotta do a million chain and all of that. Move at it, cool. Oh shit, it's way too much, whatever. Running brick, just like that. One's cooked. Oh, okay, ass. Well, I got the EVA at least. Let's go. A million, get his ass. Alright. Did I shock yet? I did. Fuck. I used all my anomalies already. Oh. How are you not dead? Yeah, it was a 125. I could get like a 120-ish, maybe 118, 115 with Woodpecker. Something like that. This is a bit loud. No, a million, run ruined, yeah. Yeah, only show this is great. I think, considering like a full game OST, I think Unleash is the best one. It has the most bangers. Like, it's consistently really good. Naruto power. So true, Billy. I'm not gonna ultimate this time. Let's do it for next time. Right, Million's gonna get his ass. Same as our Haru team. Alright, let's go. Need my Astral stacks. Whatever he said. Ah! Did I get it? I got it. I'm fucking goated. Wait, I'm goated! That's the shot. Fuck! I forgot it's double hit. That's my mistake. I forgot that was a double hit. Genuine misplay. Oh, I missed my disorder too. Alright, it's fine, I got another one. 111, 110 actually, still barely. If not for Nicole getting hit, that was a good 107 actually. That was pretty good. My Woodpecker is better than my Hormone, to be fair. Bro, I hate this dog. It's so annoying to swap Nicole in and not get staggered. You know, Billy's still good. This guy's goated. I mean, sure, M1 Shingi... People have Astra, bro. Shut up. M1 Shingi is still less than M0 Astra, so I don't want to hear it. We could try Trigger. Crit rate, crit damage? It's like 70, 130. 107 was your Haru time. That's decent. What am I saying? That's good. Full M0, it's fine. That's Haru, dumbass. Yeah, 70, 136. 37 subsets. I don't know how many flats. On his signature. I think Zanshin is a bit better, I'm not even sure. Just Shadow Harmony. Shadow Harmony is really comfy and it's easy to use, but if you are okay with trying something new for your Haru, I would recommend switching. Or at least having like a fundamental or a hormone set for when you want to like try more damage. Because they are just more damage. Is attack more important? For Billy? Normally Billy likes pen ratio, because he gives himself 100% damage bonus here, 50% damage bonus there. What's it called? Another 30 damage bonus here. Another 25 damage bonus there. Another 57.5 damage bonus here, so attack... Sorry, damage bonus is not what you want to go here. And you can go pen ratio. Attack is what I'm running here because I have Nicole and Jingy, and pen ratio would suck. But if you mean Haru, then my bad, I just rambled for no reason, and yes, Haru likes attack. M1 Haru or Signature? M1 Haru, probably. Signature is really strong, but if you want to play Haru's like on-field teams, like anomaly, definitely get M1. For stun speedruns, M1 barely does anything at all, but if you want to play different teams with him, get M1. It's really fun. Like, M1 makes him really fun for other teams, and it lets you actually play on-field Haru and not feel like shit. So from that perspective, I would say go M1. But if you only have like Starlight Engine, then you might want to go like Signature. Yes, Sun Metal can be possible with Ambi Nicole. It's harder to line up than Shingi, but you can still use it. So I don't know if you how many of you saw the Shingi Haru speedrun, but Shingi was on like Anomaly Mastery 6, Tupi's Anomaly Mastery. Because I still had enough impact, like, sorry, enough days with like all the assists and shit. That's what I love about Shiyu, dude. Like, because it's such a short mode and the fights are so short, it gives you as a player, like, it incentivizes you to try different things that you wouldn't ever otherwise try. Because you have these super specific routes to like get a fast kill that you would never use in Deadly Assault. It's my favorite fucking mode in the game right now. Like, sure, some bosses suck ass. Palicus, Hugo sucked ass for Shiyu. He's a really cool boss, but like Shiyu is just a pain in the ass. But I just think Shiyu is such a cool mode because you have like, it makes you think outside the box for a lot of stuff. Anyway, I'll be back. I gotta prepare my lunch because it's actually. It's almost 2 PM. I'll be back though. It's gonna be AFK for a bit. Okay, I'm back for like 5 minutes. It's loud. I think 4 Puffer, 2 Fang might be Billy's final form. Can be. I think Woodpecker is the best overall, if you're not speedrunning, like some Windows stuff. But the 2P is probably never Fanged. Because he has so much damage already. Like one of the 2P's crits is probably his best, or 2P's attack. Like 2P's branch or 2P's hormone, whichever, 2P's pecker, whichever you need more. What are the plans for stream? Right now I'm just chilling. I might just continue drawing. Unless somebody wants to see some run with a specific character, but we did some Billy stuff. I played Lighter Icon. Unless somebody wants to see something specific or wants me to talk about something, but I can do that while I draw as well. I'll probably just go back to discussion. While I continue working on my thumbnail. Yeah. Because I have like a bunch of chips in the oven right now, so it's gonna be eating and drawing. Thunder Metal Billy? I have played it before, it's funny. It actually gets close to a 1-stun. Let me show you. Let me show you. I tried it to get a 1-stun, but it just wasn't enough, sadly. Sadly. Ooh. There we go. $48, that's fine. Because he gets 20, then he gets 15 from Nicole. Go a little higher. Do you have a character that you regret not pulling the most? No. There's nobody here that I regret not getting. Not a single one. I'm happy with my pulls. It sucks I didn't get Vivian, but it's not that I didn't decide to go for her, I just didn't get her. So no. Not really. Horror 6? Real. I regret not getting Horror 6. With the money for that. No, like I said, I'm getting Hugo. I saw Yushuan animations, or rather, I didn't see them, and I'm like, you know what? I think I'll get Hugo. The shitty way one, but whatever. Ah, too slow. It's a break. Just want to show the damage anyway. It's not really about speedrunning. A million chain, of course. I already have both stacks of Billy, so it should be optimal. Oh, I didn't fucking shock. I forgot to shock, right? Stupid. My bad. I'm an idiot. That's a shock. I forgot. I gotta go fucking 2B's anomaly. I'm an idiot. I forgot it's Thunder Metal. Oops. Brain. My apologies. I don't feel like taking Grace's stuff again, so I won't. Never mind, I have to. Sorry, Grace. Sorry, Grace. Oops. I'll just take 50 attempts to get a fucking shock. Oh my god. Better not. Why I changed the chain? I'm a fucking genius. Oops. Can I get my jingy? Nope. I want my jingy thingy. Thank you. I need to build that. My fucking EX whipped. I love this boss. Whatever. The armor's actually helping me get the full bar here. Oh wait, never mind. Fucking... Bruh, this is bricked. Way too much save HP. That sucks. Hold on. Gotta take the armor off. Wanna try PvP draft? Not right now. Do you have footage? No, I don't. Sorry. I didn't record it. All the build-up in the world. Should be enough. Right? I don't know if that shocked. It didn't. About like 99%. Yeah, look at that damage. Like, you saw how much Hormone and Pecker do, right? I just wanted to show the damage that like Thunder Metal does on Billy. This is my disc on Thunder Metal are really good. But yeah, I'll be back, one sec. Okay, back. Thunder Metal Billy is such a good name for a build, yeah. The Thundering Metal. Billy Man. Billy Man. Can you share your OST playlist on the stream? I just have like a... It's privated. I could unlist it. It's just a bunch of OST. I gotta remove some, because like some of them are really quiet. Unfortunately, it's annoying to have to fix that. But yeah, let me fix it, and then I'll link it to make it unlisted though. Some of the OST in here is just way too quiet. I keep adding stuff to it as well. Yeah, I guess I find like, oh, this sounds nice, and it's not copyrighted, I just add it. There's a lot of Zelda's OST on here too. Okay, I'm gonna make it unlisted. Give me a second to do that. And then I'll link it. Yeah, it's just a bunch of random like game OST from like Sonic, Crash, some gacha games, Zenless, Street Fighter, even some random Roblox game, Tekken. There's a bunch of shit in here. I just keep adding to it. Anyone done a male-only account? I don't know. You're the first one I know of. Switch voice is good for micro music? Hey, thank you. I just pick stuff that I think sounds nice. That I like listening to, because I have to hear it too. Yo, Yoji uploaded 65k Pompeii kill 29 seconds ago. M1 Astra Evelyn, if you guys want to see that. My goat uploaded. Go drop a like and comment right now. While I update this thing. Go like and comment, and obviously fucking watch it. We're a team for Hugo that's free-to-play friendly? Probably Mono Eyes. That only collects husbands? I don't know if they like do endgaming. I don't know. 1 second. I forgot I was working on the playlist. Unlisted. Oops. Sorry with double audio. That should work. That's the playlist I have right now. Even Mono Eyes free to play. Lycon's free to play. Technically. If not, if you want to go A rank only, well, I don't fucking know. I don't know, man. You might be a little cooked. Just get Lycon, man. From Selector. Maybe 2.0. Lycon's really good, you should get him. Yeah, go check out the Yoji video. Now! Might as well do a boss run, why not? Before I quit the game. Yeah, you'd have to go Selector. Or maybe we get a Selector in 2.0, we don't know yet. Yeah, I don't know. Free-to-play options are kind of rough. Honestly, Sokaku's something. Sokaku Ambi, maybe. Because Sokaku is probably better than a second center. I mean, it depends on what your second center is. I don't know if Ambi Polka is better than Ambi Sokaku. I feel like Ambi Sokaku is better. Sokaku's pretty goated. Sokaku has a fair amount of days, too. On, like, the flag. I'm on the wrong lady. There we go. I'm on the wrong lady. What a sentence. You can just play any two stunners, but I'm not sure what the best option would be. And unless there's not that many A ranks, which is a good thing, to be fair. It's easier to get them, like, randomly. From, like, standard stuff. Oh, this is Dullahan, right? Hold on, I gotta fix this. I have a build to fix, guys. Oh my god. Ambi should be fine with him, yeah. Coleta Lycon. I think Sokaku Lycon just better than Coleta Lycon. I'm gonna be honest. I'll be real. I gotta fix the race too. I took her stuff. Will the road be an end? Coming down. Be your clothes. Alright. When's the next stream? I honestly have no idea. I stream randomly. Good luck on your interview, though. I hope it goes well. I wanna hit that guy. Is he bugged or keeps on attacking? You missed. Good job. Oh shit. Oh, and he's dead. I didn't even get to do a stun combo. Yeah, aggressive enemy is a bit scuffed with this team, but whatever. I killed. Yeah, I'll farm like the boss mats once like the burnout is active, because right now it isn't. Yeah, good luck, dude. Hope it goes well. I think I'm done with the game for now. I will go back to drawing. And we just talk about random shit. Give me a moment to get the app running again. What are we doing? I just finished playing the game. I was doing some basic farming. We did a couple Billy runs for fun. We did Lycon Lighter versus Bringer and got like 16k. We did okay. And right now I am just gonna go back to drawing. Because I was drawing at the start of the stream. I'm working on a thumbnail for a video. And yeah, we're just talking about anything really. We're hanging out. I'm waiting for my lunch. It's in the oven right now. Chill stream. Under jamming, as always. I don't want to change how I did this. Anyway, let me get it on the stream. I don't think you can see it. I don't believe you can see it right now. There it is. Cool. Grace has a finisher under basic chain. Yeah. Basic attack 4 is the full bar. SMH. Grace basics. You should know this. You dare be in the chat of the Grace main and not know how to play Grace? Any funny Hugo comps you plan to test? Yes, I want to play Fundamental Hugo. I will mostly play his best team, which is Lighter Lycon, but I want to try Fundamental with like Thingy Trigger and bullshit like that. But the main Hugo video I want to work on is just Lycon Lighter. Because I think that's the best team, and it's the one I talk about. The one I want to talk about. Bro, his jaw is like... That's a crazy fucking side-eye. The build is kind of funny. I give him a crazy defined jaw. Like, look at that. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't really like how this looks right now. Yeah. Yo, Yoji in chat, what's up? We just finished playing Zenless. You missed like all the epic Billy gameplay and Lycon gameplay. What's up, dude? Very rare for you to be in a stream. How you doing? Lycon on stream, what are you cooking? A thumbnail. I was just playing the game. We literally just went back to drawing. We just got back to arting. Looks more fur-like than in-game because I gave him like a really defined jaw. The base is just straight, like the Let me show. I think it's this one? No, this one. Like, I did just trace, like, the body, roughly. But all the details I'm drawing myself, obviously, because... tracing fully is bad, kids. Do not trace artwork. Bad. I just wanted to get the general base, and the rest I did myself. I think this looks fine now, though. I think we can work on Lighter. Or Hugo. Who do we next, Lighter or Hugo? Doesn't really matter, I have to do all of them anyway. They all gotta be done anyhow. But it Lycon had the wrong eye. Yeah. It's flipped. I mean, I could fix it, but he just wouldn't have an eye. Would it look better? Do Hugo? I could do Hugo. Hold on, let's do some theory. So, copy. Would it look better if I just don't have his eye? We'll have it side by side. Tell me. So it would just be like that. The hair isn't accurate either, but like... eye or no eye? What do you think? What do you think is better? I kind of like no eye, honestly. No. Or mirror it? I could. But because of the composition I have in mind, I kind of want him to be facing this way. Or I could just flip him, but like... nah. It's because of the image composition I have in mind. I think it's better if it's facing that way. I think no eye looks better. How many pulls? I have like 40, I think. 50? Something like that. Anyway, I'll think on this. Let's run with Hugo. I already had the base ready. I will rework as I need to. As we go. Just mirror it? I could, but it's because of the image I have in mind, right? Like, I have to mirror everything. I don't know if I like how that looks. That's the thing. Like, yes, if I did this, it would be fixed. Kind of, but then the rest of the image might look worse. That's why I have it like this. Flip everyone, make Lighter Holder hold his gauntlet, his left hand. I don't know. I was gonna have him like stand up like normally. I'm really not sure. Like what I had in mind is just like, well, I have the Lycon pose, not like the Lighter. So to be kind of like this, right? Where like these guys are facing to the outside, Hugo and Lycon. And then Lighter's just kind of chilling in the middle. I could give Lighter like the... Where's Lighter? This one? Oh, that's my eraser. I could just have his hand like coming out here, even though he doesn't actually have it in the artwork. Like in the pose, sorry. Oh, the fucking guide. Dude, I'm gonna turn this guide off. It's a shit. Like have his hand like come here. This gauntlet. I could do something like that. I think I like that more. Yeah, I'll do that. But the other two, I'm not sure. I think it would be funny. Yeah, give him the Thanos gauntlet. No, I like his hand in the frame. I kind of want to have Lycon's hand in the frame too, but there's like no space really. So. Anyhow. Hugo time. Did I have Hugo pulled up here? Yeah, I did. I just picked a random like early access video from some random creator because I can't access the screen myself. But I like this post a lot, so I want to use this one. Also have a bunch of other references here that I'll check when I'm gonna get the details right. Kind of dark though, but whatever. This music is low-key fitting. I want to hide. What is it? This one? No, the other one. I'm gonna move you down. There. I want to have his head over the line. Just his head though. You're out? I did. Have a good one. Yeah, the issue with this mission, right? I don't have that. I haven't done it. The issue with that, right? Small issue with that one. While your plan is absolutely functional, there's a small issue. I haven't done it. Ghost has a fedora. I could give him a fedora, maybe. My streamer does not play the game. I do. I just take a while with the story because I don't want to skip through it. So I wait until I actually like have the energy to do it, and I read. The other option is I do it instantly and I just don't pay attention, and that's cringe. That's the two options here. Music a little louder since I'm not playing the game. Next would be a bit weird. I want to move the base. I don't like how that looks. Oh, I know why. This was the neck is like that. Okay. He's in like a bit of a weird angle. Love 1.6 story. I haven't done it. I did like the Ambi story, but only the Ambi story. I haven't done the Trigger story. I haven't done the main 1.6 story. And I'm gonna do the 1.7 story and Vivians and Hugos and a lot of shit that needs to be done. Yo, what's up, you penguins? How you doing? Oh, this is a weird face angle. I've never gone this angle before. Now this song's too fucking loud. Oh my god, I hate... Why can't YouTube just have everything at the same level? What's up, penguins? Yo, were you there for the fucking Kete stream? That was something, dude. That was certainly an experience. All the men in this game are like hella lashed up. I think that's a bit too much though. Yeah. Lines are a bit rough, but I don't give a shit. Never watched the streams, bro streams too late. Was Saint Tontus? Yeah. It was a Saint. It was Saint, and it was stream of all time. What's this nose shape? Is it like... I can't fucking see it. It looks pretty standard though. I can't fucking see it there either! Whatever. Default nose. They don't give a shit about noses, so I won't give a shit either. Yeah, the HP inflation discussion is getting milked so hard, it's kind of annoying. I mean, whatever. Hopefully it's over now. I just mentioned it briefly earlier because somebody asked on stream, but yeah. long as people get their content, right? Sorry. Hit the fucking mic. One sec. My food's ready. Okay, I'm back. Yo, Peak is playing. Right, what did I miss? Oh, I did inflation bullshit. I mean, again, if you want to hear my stance on it, it's in the VOD. You can go back. That was the main thing for a little while, and my opinion on it. But like, who gives a shit? It's a non-issue. All right. You can see his eyebrow very well. That's not what it looks like. Here we go with that. Way too fucking angular. Good. Nah, looks like shit. Drawing. You know, Hugo is looking pretty cool. Not the drawing. The drawing looks like shit, but in game. There's some like Billy clears, like Billy was getting like 65k, like 10 stuns or some bullshit. Pretty good looking. I have faith in the guy for once. There we go. A bit less ass. Why does he Loki look like Zamasu right now? The way I started drawing the hair. Why does he look like Zamasu? Anyone else see this? Yeah, I never got the... Oh, but this other game. Oh, but you see this game. Oh, but that game. Oh, but in this game we... Yeah, but you see, this game, that game... Are we talking about that game? No, no. I don't think we are. You tell me. You tell me. Yes, this is gonna be a thumbnail for the Hugo video. The Hugo video. Let's make it bigger, I think. We'll see. So this is technically Hugo prep. Lines getting pixelated is kind of annoying me, but whatever, you're not gonna notice it in the thumbnail anyway. It's just a small canvas. Not the biggest deal, realistically. The evil version Hugo? Ah, it's just normal as Hugo. Hold on. There, now he's evil. Ooh. $4K attack. No. 300k damage? No. In battle? No. No. No, I know the evil Hugo has like the fucking eyes, but like, yeah. But yeah, I haven't done it yet. Yeah, I saw the EP. It's in French. It's pretty good. Not one of my favorites, but it is good, yeah. What? It is just play Jufufu? Real, dude. I didn't even see that. Just play Jufufu. If I like randomly stop like doing anything, it's just I'm eating at the same time, by the way. Level 1 soldier can hit nearly 50k with M6 supports. It's not soldier doing the 50k, but yes. Spoiler alert, soldier is not doing 50k, but the team is. M6 moment. His hair is fucking confusing, man. I will be honest. Making me scratch my hair in confusion. All over the fucking place. Fucking fine now, though. This guy reminds me of the way I drew him reminds me of another anime character. I don't know which one it is though. He reminds me of somebody. I don't know. Not Hugo. I don't know. Who looks like this? I have no fucking idea. Somebody that I can't remember right now. Literally Edward Elric from Full Metal Alchemist. I have never seen that, so it's not what I'm thinking of, but maybe. Hold on. Oh, I know what it reminds me of. Fuck, what was his name? Shin? Yeah, it reminds me of Shin from Sakamoto days, for some reason, even though the hair is not that similar. I don't know why, I was thinking of Shin. That's what I was thinking of. I don't know why. I guess it's kind of similar. That's who I was thinking of. But yeah, you're right as well. I don't know what character you're talking about. Though I haven't seen FMA. It's this image is so fucking dark. What is that? Is that a ribbon? I think it's supposed to be a ribbon. A bit hard to see. Well, this part's off screen anyway, I don't have to do it. I'll leave it for now. The rest of the hair I'll fix later. There we go. Hidden behind the hair. Not all of it. All of that is hidden. There we go. Okay. He looks so much more lively the way I drew him. He looks like he has life. He looks a lot more alive. I like it though. That's today's shit. It's a ring? Oh, okay. Thank you. I'll fix it. It's a bit hard to see. Yes, hello, I draw. I'm also eating at the same time, so I'm randomly pausing. But yes, I do draw. Working on a thumbnail right now. Peak Zenless CC, thank you, bro. Yeah, I also do commissions, but at the moment I've got somebody waiting on a commission from me, so I'm not available at the moment, but should anyone be interested in getting something drawn by me, that is an option. Just not at the moment. Already got somebody waiting. And I only have to do one person at a time, because it can get messy with more than one, in my opinion. For the horror guy, we'll ask this here. Yeah, go ahead. I'm free to talk while I'm drawing, like. I actually implore people, like, yes, please do speak. I don't have much to say while I'm just doing this stuff. Manual chain. On what device? Starts on the first cross slash. Sometimes it doesn't. You have to make sure you're holding down the basic attack or the special attack button. PC? Okay, yeah, that makes it a lot easier. You have to make sure you're holding E, or whatever your button for special is, during the whole dash sequence, because every single dash attack, like the cross slash, dash 2, dash 3, all of them are heavies, and they will all trigger chain. To stop that, you have to be holding your special key. Let's say this is WASD, right? Whatever. Hold on. They have WASD, whatever. And then you have your E key here, right? So while you're doing your dash attacks or whatever, you'll wanna... So while you're mashing mouse to do the dashes, you wanna make sure that you're holding E the entire time. That way none of your attacks will actually trigger a chain. And then you just let go whenever you actually want to trigger the chain, right? Whatever your special attack button by default is E, the EX button. Just hold that. What you can also do is try to time it so you're holding the mouse key every time you hit, but it's really difficult. So if you just manage to hold E, which is much easier, that works as well. Yeah, on controller it's annoying. You have to like rebind the button to really make it not awful. On mobile it's hell. You have to like claw grip ass. But yeah, on PC it's pretty manageable. Just make sure you're holding E, that's it really. Why don't I stream on Twitch? Because my audience is here. And I don't have the bandwidth to stream on both. All my audience is on YouTube, so it's better to stream here. I do plan to use my Twitch sometimes. Whenever I'm not playing Zenless, like, I don't know, if I'm playing some fucking Sonic game or a Crash game or anything, like Minecraft even, if I'm playing something like that, I'll stream it on Twitch. It'll be like a variety channel. But at the moment, I haven't used it. I prefer the streaming here, because all my entire audience for Zenless is here, for the most part. And I don't have, again, the bandwidth to stream on both Twitch and YouTube. Or I don't think I do. So I'm just staying on YouTube for now. Although I do absolutely prefer Twitch. Personally. For streaming. But Twitch ads are finally immune to ad blockers, so rip. That's YouTube still isn't. But yeah, I didn't tell you that. You did not know that? Yeah, you wanna... once manual chain's enabled, for it to not trigger a chain attack, you have to be holding either the basic attack button or the special attack button. If you look at my recent runs... Actually, my latest run, actually. I'll link it in chat. You can see that I'm holding E during the dashes, and that's why. Hold on. Copy video. If you look in the corner while I'm doing the dash combo, you'll see that I'm holding E, so I don't trigger the chain. That's basically what you want to do. For manual chain stuff. The issue with manual, the switch last reset. I want to chain start, but it doesn't. Yeah, sometimes in certain abilities, you'll accidentally still be holding the button, and that happens. Yeah, Twitch adblock currently does not exist. They unfortunately finally patched it. It's sad, I know. I feel like I can fuck this up. I'm not gonna lie. Angle is more like that. Yeah, that's better. Dude, this image is so ass. Not see anything. Okay, he's not wearing the blazer here, right? Can't fucking see anything. Full X on Lycon, it won't. Just make sure you let go of the EX button before he finishes the final hit. That's all. Like, you know, his EX is like 3 hits, there's like the hit, 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 and then he starts the second part of the EX. As soon as he starts the second part, you can let go of EX. Once he starts the last part of the EX, you can just let go of the button, and it's gonna trigger chain. It takes some getting used to, manual chain, just having it on constantly, but once you use it for like a while, you just get used to it. What's really hard is triggering chain attack with manual with like Billy rolling shot. Because to do a rolling shot, you have to be holding the basic attack button, and the rolling shot is almost frame 1. So it's really awkward. But I mean, that's a really specific case. Lycon can also be annoying, but not that bad. You just gotta get used to it. You just have to get a feel of how long you have to hold the button for the ability to happen, and then you just let go. And it'll do it. This clothing is so fucking confusing. So the camera angle is like weird. It's fine for now though. Currently, let me do the hand. Do a different layer for the hand. It's gonna be hard otherwise. I can move Hugo further to the right here. Or to the left, sorry. There. Little sad that Hugo playstyle is very linear. Yeah, I mean, optimizing Hugo, like getting good damage out of him, like optimizing your run, pushing it further, is gonna be down to how well you actually play your stunners. So I think it'll be fun in that regard. It's definitely very different from what we have right now. It's a new experience, for sure. Too many lines! Too much shit going on. Just had a random thought. So you know I'm like the Haru guy, in Zenless way. Everyone fucking knows that. That's why you're here. I'm actually or I was. Don't play it much anymore. I was like a big Tartaglia guy, slash child in Genshin. And I just remembered because like somebody brought up like the Akasha of Zenless. And there was like a time period where I was like grinding my Tertalia build to be like super high ranked on Akasha. And I got to like top 30 at one point, but then the elixir came out where you could make your like own artifacts, basically, like your own builds. You could just decide what stat it has. And I stopped playing, so people got ahead of me, and now I'm at like 50, 60. I can show it real quick, hold on. I have like a fuck ton of builds in my Akasha. Yeah, Tertalia is my favorite character in Hoyoverse. Currently. Tied with Haru. I still don't know which one I prefer. He's 62nd right now. Let me grab the image. Just have something, so image. So my Grace on the Internet Network is 2nd. My Haru is currently 5th. But then if you go to Akasha, the Ancient Times. The Ancient Times are when I played Genshin a fuck ton. That's what my child build looks like. It's my best child build. Like, I actually farmed fucking Nymph, too. And a lot of it. It's like the set that, like, no, you shouldn't farm, it sucks, it's awful, not worth running. I was farming that shit. I'm pretty proud of this one. One of my best builds. Fuck ton of VR as well. Yeah, this is my goat. I didn't play international that much. I played like random child teams. I didn't like Shangling, but like in the past life, before Haru, I was a Tertalia guy, which I guess makes sense. Yeah, I tried to get this to you on Chronicled Banner recently, but I got fucking C6 Chi-Chi and then oh well, sucks. Like, the craziest part, in Chronicled Banner, when you lose, you can only lose to one of the featured characters. But that specific Chronicled Banner had Chi-Chi featured, so I managed to lose to Chi-Chi on a fucking banner that doesn't have, like, the normal standard pool, and it was, for fuck's sake. And then I stopped playing, and then I joined back for a Veresa, which is like the cow. Try to get her, and then I lost again. Because you don't get a guarantee from Chronicled, and it was just like, for fuck's sake. Like, I wasn't enjoying the game, and the game clearly didn't want me back either. It's like, nah, we don't need you, bro. Get out of here. Natlan wasn't really for me anyway. Although I started playing again, like, 2 days ago. Because I want Skirk. I want to play some funny shit. Like, I'm gonna play, like, Child, Skirk, dual DPS. It's not gonna be great, but I'll make it work. That's if I get Skirk anyway, because, you know, my luck's not exactly great in that game. In any of these games, really, to be fair. Pole luck has never been my strong suit. And those who've been on streams before, no, because they've seen my history on Zenless. I actually lost my full history on Genshin, which is a bit unfortunate, but I mean, whatever, man. It's not the biggest deal. I'd be more upset if I played the game actively still, but I don't, so it's kind of like, eh. Oh well, I guess. I'm really just waiting for Snezhnaya from that game. Need some peak. That one's not doing it for me. Hey, no, Zenless 2.0 is dropping Wangfei Peninsula, or whatever it's called. Should be fun. I'm looking forward to the OST. The OST sounded really cool in Dev Talk. I hope that the rest of the OST sounds similar to that. Once we actually have it in game. It's a weird ass angle here. Like that. Looks fine. People give a knuckle. There we go. There. Looks fine. I don't hate that. I don't hate that. It's funny how just like a couple weeks ago I was saying, man, this Hugo guy looks really boring. I don't know. The stun has an optimization, which isn't really wrong. Hugo himself is incredibly straightforward, and I don't think he'll have much to offer himself from like cool combos, but I think his full team as a whole could be really fun to play. Like Hugo himself, fine. He's really cool. The gameplay doesn't look crazy. Just looking at Hugo, but there is 2 more characters in the team. And they will spice things up for sure. Now, what the fuck is that? I think I see what it's supposed to be. Yeah, sure. Wrong button. Aren't that sharp, dumbass? There we go. It's a decent hand, I feel like. Yeah, I gotta move it a bit further to the right, so it's actually touching his face, but it looks fine. Don't need the base anymore, I think. Yeah, I'll just do the rest by eye. It's bothering me that I can't fucking see anything. So his hand and the preference is like that, kind of. Just smaller. Yeah, it looks fine. Got the ring still. I expect I'll have a lot of fun making the Hugo video. Hate hands so much. I like drawing hands, but they can be a pain in the ass. It's the fingers more than anything. But now like hands are cool, bro. I just start tossing like random shit and then suddenly you get a hand out of it. And it's like, that's cool. Like, what's that? It's a hand. Fingers. Like little worms. Awesome. Yeah. Hands can be really annoying. Especially if you're trying to get them like really accurate. With all the little like limbs. Because fingers have like the little subsections, and that is what is hard. But if you're just trying to get a hand like at all, it's not that bad. Just gotta get used to it. Just never works out for me. Yeah. I mean, hands is like most artists like big turn off, like, ah, fuck, I gotta draw hands again. Like you just put the hands like in pockets or something. That's like a life hack a lot of artists use. Like, yeah, the hands are in just pockets. Or no, it's arms crossed with like the hands both like tucked in. Shit like that. I mean, you can't do that. You can just do that. It's looking good. Nope, I'm drawing Vladimir Hugo and Von Licken. Also Lighter, but he's not here yet. Hold on, we got Lighter. Oh yeah. And he's got like the scarf. And he's got like a really fancy jacket. And the gauntlet. Yeah, it's him. It's the undefeated champion. Make way for the undefeated champion. Huh. 20 days. Hand on hip, yeah. But to be fair, if you never like experiment and get out of your comfort zone, it's never gonna get easier, so eventually you will have to bite the bullet and just draw more hands in different ways. I'm sorry, bro. Eventually. That's how it gets easier too. You start drawing with random hands and random poses. Although this was pretty easy because I have a reference, but even still. Even still. I can make this fully. There we go, I can see it now. Oh wait. The suit, the clothes are hard. I mean, fucking Hoyover's clothes designs, right? It's gonna be a pain in the ass, but it's coming along. I will not do lighter on stream, that'll take too long. I'll finish up the Hugo sketch and then I think I'm gonna call it. Ugh. Leave it like that. Yeah, just no arm, he's done. Oh no, lighter you mean. Yeah. I'd rather do lighter for a second. Be lazy and live life easily. So life can be harder later. Realist shit, bro. That's honestly so real. The life of a procrastinator. Oh boy. I wish I could fucking see this better. Didn't the song just play? Let's get something different playing. I think something myself. Oh, how the fuck did I do this now? Yeah, I could have just done it for the thumbnail, right? I could have just gotten like the 3 renders or the 3 models, remove the background, and just Photoshop the thumbnail. But I wanted to have it drawn because I think it would look just a little bit higher effort, even if the video won't be like super high production value because I am not a professional editor. I am not. I want to make the thumbnail look really cool. So I'm drawing it. That's way too small. And the arm is not that skinny. Let's go off screen anyway. Arch Remo shit. Yup. It was endless before, but I finished daily like grinding, so I started drawing. I did Lycon, went on Zenless, played a bit, did some Billy stuff, Lycon stuff, and now we're back to drawing. And I finished the Hugo sketch for the mostly finished it. And I'll leave the details for off stream because they're gonna be annoying as fuck. Yeah, I'll do lighter off stream as well. Now, the game is pretty dry, so like, wasn't sure what else I could even stream. So I was like, you know what, fuck it, we're drawing today. And it's technically still Zenless. Technically, it is still Zenless. Looks fire, thank you. Anything hard? It's just a pain in the ass, man. Do a doc about how pen percent and def shred sources work. Alright, guys. Pen, good. Def shred, also good, but additive. Def ignore, def shred, same thing in calculation. First, defense minus def shred minus def ignore. Then you have your defense. And then you take your pen, and then you do the pen multiplier on this new defense, and then waha, done. Anyways. I blew it? What do you mean? Everything I said is right. 50% def shred means 10% half as good. It's not exactly half, but kinda. It's just worse. Easy way of saying it. What's that line? Oh, it's partially from this and then from this. Yeah, I don't like that arm. What the fuck did I do? Oops. What the fuck is that? I'm gonna go on the other references because I can't see shit. Well, that's not much better quality, is it? Is that all I have? That's all I have. What is that? Oh, it's like a thing over his arm. Okay. Yeah. Zenless, but you play with the on-screen keyboard and the stylus. The stylus doesn't work like that, sadly, but yeah. That'd be funny. Is it like a what? Oh? Can I just say, by the way, it's crazy how, like, for that Kete stream last night, like, every CC on the fucking planet was in that chat. It was kind of cool. Like, they all assembled for the most dog shit discussion I've ever seen. All the homies were there, it's kind of cool. Maybe we can do that again, but, like, for a good stream. Like that, not to say the stream was back as a Kete, hell no, but just, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Those who know. Those who know. I will not go about specifics. didn't see algae. Rip. Actually, do I want to know? It's just some HP inflation shit. There was a special guest on that stream that didn't really know what he was talking about. TLDR. TLDR. You don't want to know? Yeah. It's kind of whatever. It do be kind of whatever. Is this like a band or yeah, it is. Oh my god, there's so much shit on this jacket! Why do you have so much shit on your jacket? I can't even see it in this image. And in this one either. How long is this scarf? Holy fuck, it's long, okay. It's just, yeah, all the way. Alright then. Oh, there's a little thing on this one. What is that? Okay, it's attached to the thing, alright. Some blue notes. I don't know what the fuck it's supposed to be. Something. At some point, drawing a character, trigger, drawing squiggles for the stuff on the yeah. Like sketching Zenless is really fun, but actually like drawing Zenless is like ugh. You don't want to know how long it took me to do Fluminski's commission. Actually, how many of y'all even know? How many of you do even know? Draw like this? I mean, this is referenced from the in-game screenshot, so it's not like... I didn't just cook this up randomly, but yes, I do draw. Let me grab the... How many of y'all know about the Fluminski thing? Where is it? Files... Pictures, I think? Art shit. Emissions. Is it here? No. Oh, dumbass. There we go. Working files. Emissions. There it is. Holy lag. This thing. I wanted to get the working file, not just the image flow. Thank you though, but I wanted the actual working file. I know I have the image like available. Yeah, Fluminski commissioned this for me. I wanted to like look. I just wanted to show like I am the person who made it. I had like all the references here and shit as well. Yeah, like a bunch of Billy images, like screenshots. For all the details and shit. Yeah, hold on. Then remove like the background effect. Oh, this is like signature. It's like on the side here. What else? Oh yeah, these like this whole thing took so fucking long to do. Yeah, there's a lot of layers. There's more in the... Like, you think it's a lot of layers. I haven't opened the groups yet. This is like... one of, if not the drawing, took me the longest to make ever. This was so much work. Look at the references! It's kind of rushed to the bottom here, but like the hands, the guns, the perspective, the hair, the colors, the effects on the guns, the background. Not that background was pretty easy. It took so long to make this, but it looks really fucking cool. It's probably my best drawing to this day, and it's the one that Flaminsky was using as his like profile picture. He commissioned this like ages ago, and it's still my proudest drawing. It looks so cool. But yeah, it took fucking ages. It took, yeah, like 30 hours, I think Flo said. It was an absurd amount of hours, but yeah, I got it done. And it looks very cool, do not say. Yes, like, what's like one of the only drawings where I look back and I was like, yeah, I fucking cooked. Most drawings, after like 2 months, I'm like, yeah, this fucking sucks. But no, that one I actually like look back and yeah, I cooked. That's a good ass drawing right there. Like, it lagged my PC too when it opened because of all the layers and how massive the canvas was. Yeah, it's a lot of layers. For this one, I'm going pretty chill. It's just a bunch of sketch layers. So the coloring style I want to do for this thumbnail / drawing, whatever, is going to be fairly straightforward. I'm not going to do any fancy shading. I want to have it like the Persona style, like where it's just like, it's like black and like red and white. Really strong contrasting colors. It's like very stylized. So this fucking bird, like how do I draw this? I can barely see, it's so blurred. Yes, R2 does in fact draw. The Haru guy, international guy, the fucking whatever, the Grace guy. Whatever you know me as, I also draw. This bird looks like ass. I'm gonna redo this bird probably, this looks like shit. I need to get a better reference, then I'll redo it. But for now it doesn't really matter. That looks like shit. No, it doesn't matter. Dude, his sleeve is like, ugh, fucking details, bro. I don't know if it's worse than Billy. Billy's body is way harder, but the clothing is more annoying on Hugo. For sure. One sec. It's looking good though. Yeah, that tiny emote helps. Ow! Thank you, Flo. I'll just redo it later. Don't worry about it. Because Hugo comes out, what, tomorrow? Then actually making the video is gonna take a couple days, so I have time. I don't have to finish this today. Finish it tomorrow or after the day after. Almost never do shading, just do lines and throw in colors. Yeah, I usually can't be asked to. I just do sketches, but when I actually want to use it for like something, I tend to actually, you know, shade it. You don't draw? SMH. Pick up a pencil now! Your drawings are nothing. You serve zero purpose. You should pick up a pencil now! It's demoralizing as fuck, never mind. It's got like a weird pattern going on here. I'm not sure how to draw this. Yeah, that works. This works. Here. That's okay. It's gonna be behind this like little line anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah. Like, I don't have his hair above the line and the rest behind the line. Yeah, I like this. Oh, his little, like, rat tail pony. What the fuck do you call this? Giant piece of hair that he just has. There. So it's actually visible. There we go. This is basically done. I'll do the details on like this, the medallions and whatever later. Just leaves lighter. I wish I could have included Lycon's hand, but there's just not enough space. That's fine though. I just zoom in on him. So I want to move Hugo up a little bit, I think. He's a bit far down. Or I can move Lycon down. You up a little bit. Gone. Down a little bit. And then it's just lighter left is there. Improvise on his post a little bit. Stop taking notes from these slides. What are you working on, Flo? Background, white line art. It's just a ponytail. Yeah, ponytails are like the upper... I don't know what the fuck it is. I think it's a rat tail you call this thing. I don't fucking know. It's a thing. He has hair. He's a human being. I just basically called every bald person not a human being. It's not what I meant to say. Yeah. I just lighter left. I'll make him smaller than that, I think. It's a bit big. But yeah, it's just lighter left now. And then details, colors, whatever. Good progress. I started the stream. Just taking notes for exams? Yeah, fair enough. Same old, same old. I do not believe I have anything else to do on Zenless. Spent all the battery. Did the dailies. Hello Zero I did yesterday, so... And I'm done drawing for now. I don't want to... I don't want to see this Hugo guy for any longer. Ugh. Need a stretch. Only knowing thing about drawing is drawing while maintaining good posture. As somebody who has really shit eyesight is kind of impossible, so I have to stretch afterwards. Let me fix my desk. How long have we been going for? OBS didn't tell me. I gotta open the stream page. Am I stupid? What does it say? Almost 4 hours? That's not bad. I don't stream for that long normally, so it's pretty good. Are people supposed to have good posture? That was a myth? Yes. Listen, I worked in an office for a couple of years. Like, you need to have good posture. It's probably insane to imagine, but the horror guide actually has very good sitting posture. Or I'd be fucking in a hospital by now. Gaming with bad posture is not good for you. Doing anything with bad posture is not good for you. You shouldn't walk crooked either. Look where you're going, not down. Anyways, I'm calling it a day. Thank you guys for stopping by, watching me draw, watching me play, whatever. I will not be pulling for Hugo on stream or anything. I'm gonna let somebody else pull on my account. But yeah, hopefully the luck is good, and then I'll start work on the Hugo video, which will hopefully be out before like a week from now. See you guys, thank you for watching.